And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Polymyth. My name is Gabriel Oliver, and I'm the DM of the show. And today, I am joined by my very fun players. Say hello, very fun players.
Hello, very fun players.
Shalom.
So, before we get started tonight, we had a few announcements. As always, I believe Levi has an announcement.
I just wanted to say I love everybody who joins us as we're live, and everybody who joins us as a podcast or in other platforms. Love y'all. Have a great night.
Awesome. And then, Mr. Ramirez, I believe you had something to us.
Yeah, and like I say every week, after the stream is done here, you can find the VOD here on Twitch right away, or you can find it on Mondays over on YouTube. And once we're fully caught up on our prior episodes, you can find it on Wednesdays over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and most other podcasting apps.
Very good. Well, as today has not many announcements, I believe, without any further ado, we can get into tonight's episode of The Disagreeables. Alright. So, last we had left off with the Disagreeables, Proton had sought to save the Asterism's new leader in Doten, Rand, but failed when Destiny and Hux Lugthorn proved themselves too much of a threat. The remaining Disagreeables fought the creatures of flesh and bone in the ballroom of the Starlit Opulence. Corrinth managed to charm a massive amalgamation of corpses in the middle of the ballroom, using it to fight by her side. During the fight, the Crusted Kingdom's ruler, Ciabatta, was slain by one of the creatures. When the East Brigade showed up on the scene, the party explained the attack and the subsequent loss of their leader. And, not wanting the attention of the guard, Proton slipped away into the streets of Doten. While alone, a rogue arrow took him by surprise, and before the light faded from his eyes, he saw the familiar figure of Destiny. In a similar vein, Arrtaron also found himself struck on his way to the Rising Sail after finding the corpse of Presley, the inquisitive breadfolk of Ladorna. After finding a way to kindly dispose of flesh creature under Corrinth's control, the party finds Presley's corpse. And pressing on, the party searched for Destiny, rumored to be at the Soggy Bagel. And that is where we had left off. And to begin tonight's session, we're going to cut to Proton and Arrtaron.
Oh shit!
Okay.
So, Proton,
Yes.
Arrtaron. Last you had remembered, you had been in the streets of Doten. You had been wandering alone, heading to your respective places of Wallace J. Jeremy's and the Rising Sail. And on the way there, you had been shot. Now, in whatever place you are, you awaken. You find yourself with some sort of bag upon your head. Your hands are bound behind you and you're sat in what seems to be a fairly firm chair. You hear the faint sounds of rustling around as if people are moving around you. But other than that, death silence.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, what would you like with us?
The
Out loud.
Wheelmate's talking again. Don't worry, we'll get to him. And did you
Was
want to
that
do something?
Destiny's voice I heard? That second voice?
It was whispering, for sure.
Oh, fuck. Does it feel like the bag is like tightened around at all or not?
Not tightened, just on top, although your arms are tied and you don't feel any of your normal equipment at your side right now.
And it doesn't feel like there's anything around my neck, yeah?
A
No.
noose.
Like no collar or anything? Then I'm going to try and throw this bag off my head.
Okay. Can you go ahead and make me a dexterity check to do so?
Okay. Good start. Natural 1. For a
Damn.
One.
No, no, that's not looking good.
You just somehow suffocate yourself with the bag.
Oh, we're done.
He makes the nut tighter.
Feeling that the bag is not secured in any way, you for a moment find yourself feeling like you could shake it off with a fairly harsh movement, although when you go to do such a thing, you don't knock the bag off your head. Instead, you seem to get it twisted around the corners of your neck as you turn it, and it almost seems to tighten on its own without you able to adjust it with your hands.
A genius, ladies and gentlemen.
This is not going to be.
Two
It's not
smart party
great.
members of the Disagreeables.
What?
Yeah, the 2 smartest party members.
What was the reaction from the other two? The two people.
From the other two,
Yeah, our
truly,
captors.
you don't know that Arrtaron's here. The only Arrtaron, you've heard Proton, but not vice versa. So you would have heard a fairly. In the silence of the room, it sounds like something is shifting, but he never really did enough to really catch much attention. It was in every sense a failure.
Okay.
Yep, that's a good start to the session right there.
Ugh.
Please.
And if that's the case, then I would like to hold on. I think I have a spell for this.
Keep in mind you cannot use material or somatic components.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. Fuckery doodah.
Yeah,
Why would
I'm
you do
realizing how shitty it is when you're casting spells and you can't use anything but like with your hands. It's very fucking hard.
It's not great.
Warcaster's pretty great.
Warcaster is really
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and just sit there and wait till something happens.
Gabe, is it safe to say we're at like at least 1 HP?
You're not feeling great. You're definitely not feeling great.
The only reason why I ask is so I can get the death saves part of the screen off.
Yes,
So I'm just gonna
mechanically
say
you guys
1.
are both at 1 HP, yeah.
Okay. Alright, well then I will say, where am I?
There's a bit of a silence that meets you when you say that, although you do hear the rustling get closer and closer before the bag is snatched off of your head, and you are immediately met by a blindingly bright light that you hadn't been able to see through the fabric. Takes a moment for your eyes to adjust, and then Proton, you're also thrown aback by the light reflecting in your, what would be eyes for Nersatson.
Mm-hmm. My optical sensors.
And as your eyesight begins to clear, you look around the room that you're in. It's a not terribly large room. Wooden make, no windows. Looks like wooden walls. It looks old. You can almost see the dust that's falling from the ceiling and floating down to the ground. You see Destiny and Hux Lugthorn standing at a desk, with Destiny now near you, having snatched off both of your guys' bags. You see this room has a surprising amount of what seems to be blood on the floor, almost mistaken for a carpet at first. And then you see cages in the room, empty but equally as bloody. In one cage you see a small lump. Hard to see, though, in the darkness of the back of the room. And Destiny...
Oh, isn't that just a fucking great face to wake up to?
Indeed. Mr. Meldrin, it has been some time since we've talked to each other.
I'd say so, yeah. What, a couple months at least? A month, two?
Something like that. Tell me, I hope your restraints aren't too tight.
They could use loosening.
Well, I see
think
no
I'll be
point
alright.
to begin with small talk. I have a few questions for the two of you. There's a few unknowns about the carriers that I wish to elaborate on. And he
What do you mean the carriers?
looks at you, Proton. I think you misunderstand who's asking who questions. And you see he
I mean,
looks at Arrtaron, almost entirely ignoring your statement after saying that. What facility were you from?
Were you talking to me?
Indeed. It can be
Can you
hard.
Can you
What
repeat the
facility
question?
were you from?
I'm from the Hindale facility.
Right. Who stole you?
Stole me. You must understand.
Indeed.
I escaped.
We'll return to this one.
No. We will continue to discuss this.
I
What
think
is
you
your
misunderstand
involvement?
the scenario you're in. If you were to move too much, or your tongue finds its pride, you may well find yourself meeting whatever gods you worship.
To be fair, I do not have a tongue.
just thinking about that.
It seems that the two of you need a little bit of enticement for this conversation. And you see he snaps his fingers and Hux walks out into the room here is kind of an L shape, so there's a bit that you can't see as you're in like the kind of alcove in that area. And you see Hux walks off before returning with a small bag around his hands that he then passes to Destiny. And you see he reaches into the bag with his slender blue fingers before pulling out what seems to be a bound and unconscious Hora.
Rika brought her dog. And they're also
I believe, Mr. Meldrin, that you know this breadfolk.
Yeah, you could say that.
Rest assured, should you answer my questions and do as I say, no harm will come to her.
Right.
No. I did want to know, where is your little band of friends planning on going next? You've been traveling quite the side of Sladal, and it seems your ambitions have grown wider than this empire.
I'd say so. If I'm honest, I'm not sure where we're going yet. It's too many options.
What of the tiefling and the halfling that have come to be with your crew? How do you know them? Who are they?
if I'm being honest, the others found them in the bottom of some weird passageway. They brought them along to help deal with the creature at the bottom of the ocean. And the tiefling is dating a girl that I was with once. Other than that, I don't really know much about them.
I see. It's been strange. I thought you'd give it up within weeks, maybe a month at most. And yet, I must wonder, why are you so keen on protecting K1?
You can play.
K1?
Friend Arrtaron, I believe that is the designation for Ladorna.
Is that correct? Is that the designation for my friend?
Friend, you say? What makes you believe that?
Trust. Time.
So she has deceived you all. Well, no mind. Well, that went off without a hitch, as they tend to say here. I did have one last question for you, though.
What's that?
You see, he takes out your bag of holding, reaches his arm within the bag, before retrieving a small purple crystal familiar to you.
Oh, fuck. They ransacked the ship, that means.
Do you know what this is?
Slightly.
Tell me what you know about it.
From what I know, there's some sort of leftover relic from some time long gone. Strong magic. Other than that, I don't know too much. I know there's a finite amount of them out there. I know where the rest of that one is. At least I think I know where the rest of that one is.
Very well. Well, luckily for you, I believe that concludes our business. Oh. And you see he gestures to the crystal in his hand. I will be taking this. And you see him and Hux walk over to one of the desks behind them, and they seem to be similar to what you had found on the deceased Magistar operatives after the fight, these strangely shaped devices with the Magistar seal upon them and a button. Oh, and when they find you, do give K1 our dearest condolences. We left
Before
a
you
gift for
leave,
her.
I have one question. How is your
Well,
vision?
you were so kind. Healed, luckily.
Good. Can't wait till next time.
Certainly. I'm sure yours will prove most useful. And you see he goes and presses the button along with Hux before the two of them disappear. And with that, we're going to cut to the disagreeables. I remember last time you all had just been entering the Soggy Bagel.
That is true.
That's what yep. Well, I was actually going to stop us before we entered it.
What's up, Corn?
Would it not be a good idea if this enemy of yours is powerful to retrieve our supplies? The ship's nearby. I would
How
prefer
far
to
do
have
we
my
know-
armor.
Do we know how far that ship is, actually, Gabe?
It's in the port.
Not too terribly far. It is in the port. Maybe take about 5-10 minutes to get there.
I was just worried that time is of the essence.
That's what I was going to suggest. Some of us stay here to ensure this enemy does not escape, and Silver and Haley, if you used your alter self spell to give yourself wings again, you could retrieve our stuff.
And we could stall as much as possible.
What did Ladorna say?
I said we could stall as much as possible too, if need be.
True. I just believe I have things in my bag that would help. Poisons and such, and I believe having all of our weapons would help. And it might take 2 people to carry everything, especially for the big man, and I'm going to incline towards Ox.
Do we have that bag of holding?
I don't believe so, no.
Could we find it?
It might be back on the ship.
We could put stuff in there.
That is true.
The ship's a bit large. It might take too long to find unless
I would
left
assume
it
it
in
would
his room.
be Arrtaron's room. That's the fastest it would take.
Unless it's on his person.
I don't remember him taking it with him.
Well, I believe this is the best option.
Well, I mean, I feel like going in there now. Either way, obviously, we're already down 2 people. If we're down 2 more, it might be even worse.
That's why I believe we should do this quickly. It would take them no time at all, especially flying.
Okay. Whatever
I
you
believe
guys
in being better prepared. What do the rest of you think?
Totally up to you.
I'm okay with it.
I have everything I need.
You don't want your armor, Borgus?
Maybe that's a good idea.
We did take a good bit of damage from the creature before we got rid of it.
Fair point. Yes. Maybe we should go back.
Haley, do you mind helping?
Can't hear Arrtaron.
Oh, I wasn't talking.
Go there if you need.
Oh.
What, Gabe?
She was just saying she could go there if you needed.
Right. Well, alright. Let's hurry up. Can you 2 go?
Yep.
Alright. So that'd be Haley and Silver heading to the Rising Sail?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Sounds good. Yeah. You guys would see that they both take wing into the night and fly towards... You guys can still see the ship farther out on the port, fairly massive port here. But yeah.
While they're gone, I'm gonna is there a way to circle the soggy bagel, look for any other exits? So we can cover them all?
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
You want to head in through the back, and Ox and I will head in through the front? You and Borgus could hit the back?
I personally do not believe heading in at the moment is wise. So Silver and Haley can give us our supplies. I was just going to block any other exits, in case. And have you use your connection with me, and I'd take Borgus with me. So we could speak to one another.
Okay.
Alright. Sure.
Alright, so does Ladorna, touch me and do her connection thing?
I don't have a connection thing.
Yeah, you have a telepathic thing you did with me before.
Oh, that's 10 feet away.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's not too... Yeah.
Alright, well, in that case, just yell if something happens.
Will do.
And I'll start heading around towards the back with Borgus.
Okay. Alright. You guys head around to the back. Anyway there, Borgus and Corrinth, can I have the 2 of you make me a perception check?
Of course. my only like one of my only +0 stats.
Oh fuck.
That'll be a 5.
I got a 16.
16.
Seems good.
You guys walk around the back of this building built onto the docks. It's a bit of a... not vicarious, but you do have to be careful of your step, as the building and then the dock and then the ocean are not the widest gap in the world. But you do walk behind, kind of getting across where you need to, missing the ropes along the way. While you're traveling, though, you find that the backside is a little bit larger. It's almost as if there was at some point maybe a dining area out here of sorts. There's tables that have been turned upside down with chairs that have been stacked over the racks underneath. A little like banner or hood going over that covers from rainfall possibly. As you turn into this kind of dining area, Corrinth, you notice a symbol etched into the trim of the building on this backside.
Okay.
Looks like it's old and dilapidated. It doesn't seem new in any sense. It's 3 circles in a triangular pattern with a triangle between them.
Okay. Do I know what this is?
You can make a history check.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm really good at that. Oh, 17 though.
17. You would know from some of your reading in your life, and some of the research that you've done, maybe not too extensive. This is an old thieves' symbol for safe house.
Okay.
That is all.
Alright. I'm gonna start like feeling around the side of the building to see if there are any grooves or perhaps things that might seem hollow or anything that might seem like a fake wall.
Alright. Yeah, and Borgus, you would see she starts to do this. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh boy, another thing I'm great at. Oh, but that nat 20 though.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Very nice. You walk around the sides here, and as you're kind of like patting the boards here, you find fairly close to the edge of the dock, you see some of the wood does part. It looks a bit different than the other wood. And searching a bit more, you're able to find a small, like a switch or a lock between the boards. And as you flick it upward, you just hear of something underneath.
Like under the dock, or does something move around us?
It's a fucking bomb!
Under the boards here.
Borgus, help me look for any loose boards. I'll start like tapping on some of the boards or see if any sound hollow or loose.
What are we doing this for?
I believe there might be a secret chamber here. Did you not hear something clatter?
No, I didn't.
I found a switch over there. Just trust me. Help me look.
Okay, I'll help her look.
Okay. Yeah, you begin to tap around, and you find that the boards pretty immediately around the switch. As you tap them, they do have a bit of a... Not like the boards themselves are hollow, but there is a bit of like a... You tap it, and then after a second or two, you can hear... in the distance, down.
I'll look over at Borgus. Should we go get Ladorna and Ox? Or perhaps wait for Haley and Silver to return?
I think that would be best, yes.
Alright, I guess we'll head back around to the front real quick to let Ladorna and Ox know what we found. See if Silver and Haley are back too. How long has it been? Are Silver and Haley back at all?
No, they're not back, but yeah, you'd find Ladorna and Ox.
Ladorna and Ox are just like probably like chilling on the wall or something, waiting. Looking super fly, super cool.
Ladorna,
You guys find
Ox.
anything?
Secret passage in the back.
Oh, hell yeah. So front door is a no-go.
We may not find what we're looking for there.
Alrighty. Ox?
Stay here.
Shall we?
Go.
Alright.
Well,
Thanks, but I guess I'll go ahead and follow them over.
I think one of us should at least stay here just in case.
That's what Ox's thing.
Ah, alright.
He said he'll stay there.
Alright, so head back around and I'll start trying to rip the boards up.
Okay. Yeah, you head
I'll use my
back,
shitty dagger to like loosen the boards.
Okay.
What'd you
Yeah, you attempt to rip the boards up, and immediately after a pull, you actually find that 5 or 6 boards come with it as you lift, and you see these, like, cobwebs begin to dissipate as you pull up what seems to be some sort of trap door on the boards.
Is it dark in there?
Looking down, there's, like, a small shaft with a ladder going down it, and you do see a little bit of light at the bottom, maybe 30 feet down.
Is there a ladder?
Yep.
Borgus is gonna start climbing down.
I'll go second. Borgus, don't look up my dress.
I don't think I want to.
God damn. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna
Just absolutely murdered her.
I'm gonna burn or convert a first level spell slot and a second level to give myself 5 sorcery points, and I'll use that with an extra I had, having 6 total, to make a 4th level spell slot.
Okay. Alright.
And then I'll follow them down.
Okay. Yeah, you guys begin to climb down, until eventually you reach the bottom. You see that there's not much, like, flooring here. It's a little bit more of, like, dirt and fairly old wood. And everything around here, there's dust particles and the such, and you see behind the shaft what you couldn't see before. You see a small room. You do hear a tiny bit of movement within the room as you see blood lines the floor and these steel-looking cages within.
I should still have my eyes up. My little lights, my dancing lights should still be up if it's been within an hour since we were in the alleyway. Can I go ahead and move those forward?
Okay. Yeah, you move those forward. Arrtaron and Proton, you guys see this bright, almost spotlight coming through and shining in the room. And then behind it you see, eventually, these floating yellow eyes, which Arrtaron you would remember as Ladorna's.
have you come back to finish the job?
Do we hear
God, I
Proton
guess-
speak?
Yeah, we probably recognize that as Proton, huh?
God damn it, Ladorna! Why the fuck are you blinding me?
Do
Jeez.
we hear them?
I'm sorry. I just came over to rescue you. Ungrateful son of a... Alright, no, it's fine. We're here. I'm glad you guys are in one piece.
They just have ropes tying them manacles.
Ropes. You see ropes.
Alright.
Alright,
I'm gonna
I'll
cut
take
these
my
wooden
dagger and start
chairs.
cut. I'll start cutting Arrtaron out.
I'll cut Proton.
Thank you, Ladorna.
No, she just
problem,
fully
buddy.
like stabs you.
Oops.
Yeah.
When she
Accidentally
said,
disassembles you.
he
When
goes
she said-
down again.
I
When
have
she
one
said
hit
she
point
cut-
left. Roll for double
when she-
damage.
When she said I cut Proton, she meant she like
I slit the
Stabs you.
Robo throat.
yeah. I'll just sort of
and,
sit there and wait until my
I'll
bonds are cut.
reach under the after they're free. I'll reach under my dress to grab 2 health potions that I have hidden. And
Cooter?
on
I was-
straps
That's
on my
Ladorna's
thighs.
special trick.
I was
That's
like,
right.
where have you been keeping these?
I have 2 straps with little holders for shit under my dress. Okay, they're attached to my thighs.
Okay.
Sure.
Let me,
You guys put the fucking health potion on.
I have a penis.
Hey, Gabe, is there like a table with our stuff on it or what?
If you guys are standing up, you do find to the side of the room, not really in like they're like in the little cages essentially. You guys do find all the stuff that you had on you.
Okay.
Can I go
I'm
see
gonna-
what that crumpled mass was in one
I'm
of the
gonna-
I think it was in one of the cages, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of Corrinth's potions, go over to my stuff, pull out my potion, and compare
Special
the two.
potions.
Okay.
can I ask
Um,
real quick? Is Destiny around?
No.
They're gone already.
The
Oh,
blue
thank
man
God.
left.
Okay. Christ.
Did
The
Arrtaron
Blue
take
Man
the
group.
potion?
No, he was going to go see what this lump of mass was.
Yes. Yeah. We will get to Proton.
Alright, well, I'll keep-
Arrtaron,
I'll keep it then.
you go over to this mass kind of in like the dark corner of this room. You get closer and you can see ever so slightly, although it's still a little bit dark, although Ladorna might light the area for you. You see what seems to be an unconscious woman lying in the cell.
Is this the kid's mother?
Oh, shit.
You find
she brown
it
hair?
familiar to you, Arrtaron.
Familiar to me.
Is
Would
she
this
short,
be-
brown hair, and likes potato or something?
Would this be the woman that we knocked out?
One of your dreams.
The woman you knocked out?
Down in the Aboleth's tomb or Aboleth's lair?
Oh, Robin's mother?
Yeah.
Robin's,
No.
fucking.
You see
Is it-
laying in the cell, kind of curled with, looks maybe unconscious, but you see breath, shaky but there. You see a tiefling woman. The same one which you had shot in the leg in Hindale, running along rooftops.
Oh, shit.
You
Damn,
see
The one who I thought was my husband.
red, almost purplish skin. You see horns that go from the forehead upwards, start thicker, and then kind of smooth out as they get to the top in a not very smooth but unshoveled way. And you see her hair cut in an asymmetric bob. Eyes closed, wearing a cloak and maybe
Is
not
she in a-
noble, but different clothing.
Is she just like asleep in the corner, or is it like a cage and stuff like that, or what is it?
She's
She's
within
just
one
like-
of the cages.
I'm gonna smack the
Sure.
cage.
Just rattle it.
Just rat. Yeah.
Yeah. Try and wake her up.
At the
No
noise.
response.
At the noise. So I'm gonna go. What the fuck are you doing? Don't make too much noise down here.
Do not worry, they portaled away.
Oh, they're like gone.
They're gone.
Yes, they
Oh, thank. Okay.
disappeared.
You
You gonna let her out of there,
to
Ardo?
get out.
Alright.
Yeah, and Ladorna,
I'll let you
you would
decide
probably
that
now
one,
be
Ladorna.
seeing this woman.
Yeah, I mean, when the last time I saw her, she was grinning at me, and she teleported away. Maybe she should have some information on my hubby,
Your hubby boo.
my hubby wubby. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the door with my lockpick.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
25.
25, yeah. With a fair amount of ease, you take out your thieves' tools and begin to poke around in the lock to this fairly strong but fairly common lockbox. And after about a minute of looking around, you finally get the little press of a button and you unlock it.
I'm gonna like shake her awake. Hey, you alive?
You shake her. You can tell that she's breathing, but no response. You shake her and she kind of like rolls over onto her other shoulder.
I feel like we should probably get her out of here. I mean, if they had her locked up, she might be useful to us.
Maybe.
That is true.
Speaking of, whatever happened to the other Magister man I said to keep alive?
I'm pretty sure I don't know. I don't really know. Didn't you go
Don't
into
kill him.
that room?
No, one of the ones. Large color room.
Oh, I'm not too sure. I think the guards might have fucked them up.
Ah.
I'm gonna go start grabbing all my.
Well,
I'm gonna grab my bag of holding and I'm gonna check to see if anything else is missing from it, Gabe.
He didn't leave the bag of holding.
Oh, he took my bag of holding. Shit, motherfucker.
What?
God damn it.
Damn, Ardo got fucking
Destiny.
jacked, dude.
That's rough,
Arrtaron.
bro.
Destiny took all my shit. Fuck.
That son
He
of a
took your
bitch.
bag of holding?
What was in there, Arrtaron?
Gnarls, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Did he take
Oh, no.
Gnarls?
No, Gnarls would have been asleep in the room.
Oh, thank God.
That's rough, buddy.
This little puppy. This is mine.
Would I be able to carry him?
Gnarls.
Arrtaron?
No.
Gnarls? Gnarls is made of just
and isn't
straight
he
up.
totally made of metal?
Yeah.
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 I think
I thought he was made out of
could carry
cobalt.
him, right?
Yeah.
Adrian?
Probably. What?
I thought he was made out of cobalt.
Maybe that's what
Made of cardboard and paper mache.
He's made
My
out
hips
of,
falling apart.
he's made out of a heavy metal. That's all I know for sure.
Yeah, by Brainium, don't worry about it. He's really
Real easy to carry, you know.
That said, while you guys are doing that, we're actually going to cut to Silver, who at this point is currently arriving at the Rising Sail with Haley. Hey,
Okay.
Silver? What were we supposed to grab again?
Okay. You go look for
Come on, Sarah.
Borgus's. I've made notes of things I remember. You go grab Borgus's like plate, mail armor stuff or whatever.
Alright.
And I'm gonna go to Ladorna's room. I'm gonna get her oath bow, a leather something, whatever leather armor, whatever the hell she has,
to
and
see-
like a dagger that looks pointy.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Haley, I'll head off into Borgus's room, and you head into Ladorna's, where you're fairly easily able to find that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'm also gonna look in the other rooms to see if there's anything that they probably will need.
Okay. You look into
Both might have to carry
Ox's room.
Ox's armor.
Yeah.
I don't
the
think
room
I can carry
Corrinth-
that.
Okay, I was supposed to need it, but you didn't know that from me.
It's like Silver and whatever her name was can both fit in it with extra room inside of Ox's armor, so I don't think we can carry it.
Oh my god.
Right.
It do be big though.
It'll be big though. But yeah, you guys, you look through these other rooms. You don't necessarily find a whole lot. You can take some of the armors, but there's only a certain amount you're going to be able to carry before flight's going to be hard to do. You do enter Arrtaron's room, and you do find it an entire mess. Papers strewn across the floor. You see different things. You see a broken potion of healing lying across the floor. As well, you notice that you don't find any of his staple things. Some toolkits are missing from his desk. You do see Gnarls in the corner, currently in 2 pieces, sparking on the floor.
Was Gnarl supposed to look like that?
No.
So, well, I don't remember how many times that
Gnarls was
has been kind of shredded.
whole.
That's true.
Gnarls wasn't whole the last time we saw him.
Okay, so something or someone has gone through his room and made a mess.
How is he supposed to know what room it was? Oh wait, there's a sign. Shit.
Yeah. It's on the doors.
There's also the mole.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the mole.
You have not told anyone in the
Well,
party about
you don't
that.
tell me where all your shit is, dude.
What?
No, Ladorna
Do you
hasn't
have a
mentioned
pet
that
mole?
yet, I don't think. No, the mole. Someone's leaking information on the ship.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the creature.
No.
No.
The dirt one.
Another pet.
It's been so long since the mole.
But yeah, that's about what you find in the other rooms. All the other ones are... You find all the other rooms look totally fine except for Arrtaron's.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go find Haley. That's her name?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. She's just waiting on the dock. Or the deck of the ship.
Okay. Did she end up getting what I told her to get?
Yeah, she's holding Borgus's armor, yeah. It's kind of heavy in her hands. She's much thinner than she used to be, so she's now kind of like... It's kind of like sagging down. She's holding it like along her waistline.
It's child-sized armor, though.
It's still blued steel.
Heavy plate. It's still plate, yeah.
That's fair.
I'm gonna... Can you fly with that?
I should be fine.
Should be fine. That sounds like foreshadowing. Does the armor come apart?
I don't believe so. I think it really is just plate armor, so it doesn't necessarily come apart.
I think plate armor technically is still in 2 pieces. It's
also half plate, so it's like plate
it's half plate.
with chainmail. So
because even plate armor normally has like at least like a leg piece or leg pieces, and then the body piece.
Does the plate armor like include boots or whatever? Like boots and like gloves and stuff?
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna put those on, so she doesn't have to carry them.
Can you even fit into them?
They are halfling sized.
Yes, they're made for a halfling.
Silver's like a thin elf. She should be able to.
Yeah, like tiny, thin, for flying and stuff.
Right.
Gabe, can I fit?
I don't believe you're gonna be able to fit because he is a small-sized creature, whereas you are medium.
Okay, Spore. Can you put this on?
You see Spore like raises his root, like looking at his little like yellow glowing eyes, and you see he like salutes you and grabs the armor before it, he kind of just like creates a mass of vines that kind of envelop the armor to where he's got these weird like bark arms and legs coming out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna give her the oath bow to carry as well as Ladorna's armor.
Okay.
Because that should be lighter than the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I fly with Spore? With this stuff?
Yeah, you should be able to, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, let's go.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you go ahead and you fly on back to the docks where you had left the rest of them, and you find Ox is, I believe he's leaning up against a wall on the front side of the Soggy Bagel.
Yeah, all
Looking
cool, strong,
cool.
like, yeah, looking fly as fuck.
I'm fast.
And then I look up to the sky, and I see Haley and a Silver flying at me. I'm gonna wave and hit down.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
I'm gonna throw a rock
It's
at
your
Haley
sun
real
in
quick.
plate armor.
It's Spore and plate armor. Or is the plate armor inside of Spore?
One of
No one
those,
can tell.
Yeah.
I would love to see like
Oh,
little
no.
goblin Spore running around with my armor on. That'd be really cute.
Okay, we're gonna land and distribute the things.
Oh, they're all gone. It's just me.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Sorry.
No, don't worry. Where are the others? Where have they gone?
They found a secret passage down the alley there, in the back of the building.
Okay. I'm guessing you're standing out here because you didn't fit?
No, I'm standing out here in case someone came out the front, and then when you...
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't think about that, though. It probably wouldn't fit.
Are
Okay,
you
we're-
calling me fat?
Yeah, Corrinth is fat.
No, we're not calling you fat. We're just calling you...
Larger than most people.
That huge pause. That was a big pause.
Well, you're not a small creature.
Damn.
He's like grabbing his,
Ox just starts crying.
Well, he's not. As I look up 5 feet to look into his face.
What do you mean I'm fat?
I'm not calling you fat. There's another dimension.
Boris just like mom and dad are fighting again.
Spore starts crying.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, where's this hole in the wall?
No. I haven't seen
There's
it.
a
but I
hole in the
think it's
floor,
back here.
technically.
Yeah,
Shut up.
it's in the
You're not
back.
here.
It's all about perspective. If you're lying on the ground, it's a wall.
Face plants.
But you know, that's true.
Okay, we're gonna go there.
Ox relieves himself of his post, and then walks with Silver and Haley.
Okay. Yeah, you guys walk around and you guys do find like a trapdoor like left open on the docks.
Well, that's poorly hidden.
A trapdoor on the docks? Aren't there water under them?
No, it's magic.
You look inside and you see a wooden shaft going downward.
Okay, is it like leaking?
Is it leaking? No.
I fit.
Does it fit?
You fit.
That's a big
You know,
hole in the ground.
I don't think you do all the way.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't fit all the
Ox
way.
gets
Right.
Ox gets stuck at the waist.
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah,
you
and then we
start
can't
going
get
down,
out.
You immediately Pooh Bear yourself.
Like, what if it's like fucking Buzz Lightyear from the Christmas movie?
What?
I just shrink to fit the hole. I couldn't remember either of the names.
Toy Story?
No, the Christmas movie.
Home Alone?
No, that doesn't have Buzz Lightyear in it. What's his name?
What the fuck is this session so far?
I don't know what you're talking about, Brennan.
Confusion.
What Buzz Lightyear Christmas movie? I've never heard of a Buzz Lightyear Christmas
Alright,
movie.
Buzz Lightyear. It's
Usually, Brennan, I'm on the same page as you, but today, man, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
And now we're in a Christmas movie
Jesus
where he becomes
Christ.
Santa Claus and shrinks to get down the chimney shaft.
Are you talking about the Santa Claus with Tim Allen?
Yeah, the Santa Claus.
Alright, we're done.
It's Buzz Lightyear in a Christmas movie.
Alright.
Oh my god!
I'm not wrong.
I'm fucking crying.
I found a picture for this.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
I'm not wrong.
Oh, my God.
1998.
Keep going. Gabe, keep going.
Sorry.
Yeah, just let's keep going. Let's keep
He was like, I don't
going.
know what to keep going to.
Okay, we're gonna hop down the hole.
Okay,
Fine.
well, now you're gonna hop down the hall. I'm gonna sit there and ponder about Buzz Lightyear.
And who's Buzz Lightyear in this universe? I need to know.
Ox starts hyperventilating. He doesn't know what's going on in his brain anymore.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
around
Silver
this
and
time,
Haley
we
would
we
go
would start
down.
making our way out.
Yeah. I mean, if you would like to.
I guess that'd be up to the group.
Well, I'm gonna look in the room first. There's like nothing else in the room Arrtaron and Proton were in, right? Nobody else in the cages, no things left around.
No, just these cages and just supplies for Proton and Arrtaron, and then this woman.
Okay. I'm gonna point to her. Are we bringing her along?
Yeah.
Yes, I honestly believe so. We probably could get some information out of her once she's conscious. Okay, Gabe?
What's up?
I guess I'll help. I
That was
guess
a
I'll
big
help
stretch.
lift her then.
Yeah, I'm doing a big old stretch and yawn.
All
You
right.
guys are on the scene?
I'll help Corrinth, I suppose. Is there any other location in here, by the way? Is there like another door outwards, or is it just like a fucking cellar?
No, it's just this like cellar kind of room.
Okay. All right.
Gabe, I'm gonna go through. While they're leading her out, I'm gonna go through this entire room and just see what is here.
Okay. Yeah, looking around, you would see obviously there's this blood along the floor. It's almost congealed at this point and becoming hard. Same along the like bottom and like the lower bars of these cages. You do notice, however, with your like proclivity with building, that these cages look quite newer than the wood and the desks in this room.
Okay.
But other than the cages, it's just two desks, very simple, attached to the wall.
And what? Anything in the desks?
They're basically just like floating slabs of wood with like rope holding them against the wall.
Oh, okay. And is all of the stuff that I took to the gala with there?
Yeah.
Is all the stuff I got at the gala there?
All the stuff you got at the gala?
Yeah. There was a couple things I got there.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't in the bag of holding, yeah.
All the whip bones.
Cool. Okay. And I'm just gonna grab my stuff and I'll hand Proton his stuff and lead the way out. Or not lead the way out, but like lead the way for me and Proton and follow Ladorna.
As we're walking out, Gabe, can I ask Silver, how was the airship, by the way?
Oh, Arrtaron's room is trashed.
Anybody else's room's trashed? Like,
Nope.
was it? How about
No
the
more
crew?
than usual.
Did you see anybody of the crew?
Did we see any crew, Gabe?
You probably saw some of the crew when you walked in. They're kind of just doing their own tasks. They kind of stay out of the like bedroom hallway that you were in mostly, though.
I'm gonna look forward and say, Ladorna, Silver, when we get to him, Ox, I need to have a talk with you three.
I need to have a talk with everybody, if I'm being quite honest.
Well, there's something that
would be a good idea, yes.
There's something that the four of us need to talk about first.
All right. We'll go ahead and try and climb out of this cellar with this lady.
Won't. I'm gonna take my stuff from Haley and go into a room, and I'm gonna change into my armor.
There is no rooms here. I think.
Yeah, this is just one room.
Yep.
One room.
Yeah, there's nothing else in the hallway?
Nope.
There's no
some cages.
It's just one room.
Oh, it's just
you
the
can
one room.
change in a cage if you want.
The bedroom hallway was that's on
You
the
definitely
other
can't see you from behind the bars.
None of us can see you through the bars.
Oh, no one's gonna look.
I can hold my wings out all fluffy like, and you can change behind them in a corner or something.
Oh, that's cute.
Like a beach towel, yeah.
So there's nothing else down here. Like there's nothing else to explore, Gabe.
Got you covered. Change.
Alright, well I'm not gonna do that then. If there's nothing else, I'll just wait to put my armor on elsewhere.
Okay.
Though I do appreciate that. Thank you, Sarah.
How much time do we have left until the big flesh monster tries to kill everybody?
It's
already took care of that, yeah.
I don't remember that.
Silver took care
turned
of
into
that.
a graveyard island.
You were probably checked out.
I thought
It's a pretty little island with like 26 graves right off the port now.
Oh no, you know what happened? I think I spilled something and I had to clean it. That's why I wasn't paying attention to that point. Okay, that's why I missed that. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
There's pee everywhere. Oh no!
I'm gonna piss myself all over my computer. I'm sorry. Please continue. Sorry.
Borgus is going to change into his armor though. He's going to don.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna look at that right away.
Borgus change. Oh, Silver's covered Borgus.
Does Borgus take off much clothes, or is he basically just putting it over?
Nah, he's going to have to take off his suit and stuff, otherwise it wouldn't like fit. So he'll take that off, and then he'll
Is he just doing this in front of everyone?
Yeah.
Borgus don't care. Come on.
It's not like he's stripping naked.
Borgus is proud of his body, bro.
Probably going.
It's fine. It's just like you know how children run around and like play naked on the beach and stuff.
No. Yeah,
Like a child.
I'm not a child, so it's not weird.
All right then.
Has to constantly remind people that he's like 25 because he's so short.
Halflings are rare in this part of the world.
He's like, whoa, a kid! He turns around, fuck you, dude.
Full on beard.
Something I do every day when I walk around. Whoa, was that a child?
That's one ugly-looking child. Oh my god!
He turns around, fuck you.
I'll happily
leave
take my
Borgus
wrappings and oath bow from Silver too.
Yeah.
I just won't put them on, but I'll take them. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look at Haley and take my stuff and say, thank you.
No worries.
And then when we climb out of the hole, I'll look at the soggy bagel and ask the others, should we check inside to make sure everyone's still alive?
You could probably peek your head in, yeah.
I'm at the back door, Gabe. Yeah, I'm at the back door. I guess I'll try the back door.
Okay.
Corrinth's a back door
going
kind
inside.
of person.
What'd you say, Adrian?
Nothing.
Okay.
He was making a sexual joke.
Class. But yeah. You're
does it
just
open?
going in. Yeah. The door slides.
Alright.
Yeah.
What do I see in the back?
Walk in. On this back area, there's not much going on. You see, there's a few patrons at the like little bar area here. There's the bartender, and
they're all dead.
Further off, you see hallway lights, leaving this kind of like eating area.
Do they all seem fine?
Yeah, there's drinking. There's a bread folk and an elf.
I mean, if they had that secret room, I doubt they would have to go inside.
True. I just wanted to make sure no one was dead.
Yeah.
Alright, is there like any room off to the side or something, Gabe, that I could go into?
Yeah, there's like little rooms, like restroom stalls and that kind of thing, in the seating area.
Alright, yeah, I'll go into one of those now and change into my armor.
Well, life
I
of an
do have to
adventurer.
I do have to take off the dress for this and put on common clothes and then put on the armor.
Okay. Yeah, fair amount of ease, yeah. You get into your new armor. Well, your old armor, but new now.
New? Did it get an upgrade while it was off me?
No, you're just wearing it again.
Do we even have a brig? Do we have a brig on the fucking ship?
No, our brig got converted into the gold room.
Oh,
right.
I thought that was like the fucking like the door that just opens up.
No, I thought that got converted into our bedrooms. Now I'm confused.
I could be wrong, but didn't the brig get converted into the gold room game?
Where the brig was is kind of where the forge is now.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
You're all wrong.
We all
yeah. We have a gold.
Thank you.
Yeah. So once I get up by or up there, I'm gonna pull Ox, Ladorna, and Silver off to the side for a second.
Oh. Jeff, and can you hold on to this almost unconscious lady?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right. Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I was here.
I kind of went to the astral plane for a second. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. I kind of like my mind drifted. I was thinking about
having my coffee.
Does this dress make me look fat, man?
Jeffin, you look amazing in that. All right, don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Okay, people definitely did at the gala.
Oh no!
Oh. All right, I'm gonna head on over to that huddle with Arrtaron.
I won't go into details here, but when we get back to the ship, we need to have a more in-depth conversation between the four of us. But to put it simply, something really important is gone now.
Is it that
gone
thing?
through your room and done a big mess.
It's the thing we got from Ox's master.
Oh shit. That ain't good.
No, it's not.
I don't even know what that thing could do, but I knew it was scary, and I didn't want Destiny to have it.
I barely know what it can do, and I'm worried.
Well, since I'm going to be honest, since you guys are the most trustworthy people I have in this party right now, I got to give you some information as well. And I'm going to look around and no one's hearing us right now.
Ladorna, do we want to do that in public, or do we want to go back to the airship and we can have
I'm going to telepathically fucking tell each and every single one of you.
Ooh, I like it.
There's a fucking mole. One of our either crew, one of these people that we've been traveling with, have given a tip-off as to where we're thinking about going and what we're planning on doing. I heard them discuss it in that little war room that they were having. And there's a lot that I need to tell you guys, but that's probably the most important one.
Yeah, I think there's some conversations that need to be had for sure. Let's get back to the airship. I am not feeling great.
All right.
Yeah.
Break.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that y'all were just standing there staring at each other.
With like eyes like this,
yeah, basically just like eyes rolled back into the head.
Like Ladorna's like looking at them, the air's like just like there's like the distortion effect around her forehead.
Gabe, one thing I do want to check is Cora still alive? I would have picked.
Yeah, Cora was there. Yeah, she was basically.
I was gonna say
unconscious.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
no,
you didn't kill your child.
I'll take her out of the bag and then like just sort of like carry her very weakly.
Oh shit, yours is dead too? Mine is too, bro.
I still have Presley's body too.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I've just been holding on to this bread folk corpse.
I take some of my blood and like put it on Cora like she's dead.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Like war paint, dude. Like war paint.
And I'm just like, yeah, she's gone.
Why are you smiling?
Looks at Artis like, dude, that was fucking weird. What are you two doing right now, man? Don't do that here.
All right, let's head on back to that fucking area.
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
Onwards and upwards.
All right. Yeah, you guys are heading back to the Rising Sail. All right.
Well, I hadn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you guys gonna wait for what's going on there? What are you doing, Corn? Do you go back out to everyone once you're changed, or was there something else you wanted to do?
We did have that whole like, connection situation, so we were probably still out there.
I was just gonna head to one of the patrons at the bar and I'll tap him on the shoulder and go, "Hi, have you seen anything odd going around here? Any strange people?"
You see this little like bread folk man. You see he's got like frosting like and like a little swooping curve on his hair.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything weird. Just kind of chilling, you know? Did you see something weird?
No, not at all. I was just inquiring. Everyone is fine here. No one's missing.
Well, I mean, there's like the sea monster, dude, but I heard that got taken care of. So
nice cover up.
I don't know. I don't know nothing strange going on.
Listen, it's the bread folk. I'm not worried about them being too smart.
Nice cover up. No, everything is okay. Do not worry.
Okay. I have expertise in deception. It's fine. Alright. I'll just nod my head and turn around and walk off. Yeah, I'll walk back out.
Okay, yeah, you walk back out.
Yeah, that was it.
Alright, yeah.
I just want to make sure everybody was
Rising Sail. Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
like kind of lag behind the group though.
Alright. Yeah, you guys walk along the side of the dock over to where the Rising Sail is. You guys can see that the waters have calmed a bit, and now the moon and the stars are reflected almost perfectly on the still water of this massive port. It's almost as if the sky extends further down into the depths, and it's quite a beautiful night out as you guys walk. Not many breadfolk out at this time, but you guys do eventually make it to your guys' ship where you guys are able to get up through the hole. What do you guys like to do?
I want to... Oh, go ahead, Levi.
I was just to say I want to go to fucking like the broom closet and fucking power down for like an hour or so.
And then move elsewhere.
Take a little nappy nap.
I'm gonna go to my room and see how much of a mess it is.
I'm gonna shout at everyone real quick.
If
I can't, okay. Just so I could get some information out real quick. Team meeting in 1 hour, all right? And I don't want to see no dilly-dallying. Team meeting in an hour.
Is she saying that to just the original four? Or me,
everyone,
Borgus,
every single person.
No.
I'm upset.
I am not a person.
I take the dress off now.
All right.
Proton, you're a sentient being that
every humanoid, every single humanoid needs to be at this meeting.
I'll take that.
Take the dress off now.
No.
Is it riding up a crotch? I'm sorry. Yeah, you can take it off.
You see he like immediately lifts it up, and you see he's wearing like short shorts, and he's got like the draped shirt on.
Of course.
Nice.
Looks like he's ready to power walk. I bet.
He power walks to his room.
Alright, go off. Go ahead. See you guys in an hour.
Alright. So for the next hour, did anyone have anything that they would like to do?
I want a short rest.
Yes.
Gabe, can I clean up my room and take a short rest in the same time?
Yeah, I will say, Arrtaron, when you went to your room, what you hadn't been told before, you do find the sparking form of gnarls as you come up close to it. You see that?
God damn it!
You can fix him. You fix him.
Not again. Holy shit.
Poor guy. They fucking kicked your dog, bro. When they were there.
Oh, it's like John Wick.
They fucking split my dog in half.
Damn, Arrtaron's gonna become John Wick.
The natural progression. Yes, Borgus, you said you had something to do? And yes, Arrtaron, you are able to clean. In the next
Yes. Before we do anything crazy, I need to go get Pete. Now that it's safe, I feel like it's time for me to go get him.
Okay. Going to get Pete will probably, it's about 45 minutes there and back. So it will you'll be a tiny bit late for the meeting.
That is okay.
Okay.
It's not okay. There's no dilly-dallying.
You head out to go get Pete. On your way there, you're kind of just walking through the streets. You see the occasional bread folk walking through, though not many in the streets as the moonlight kind of pools around the rooms. And eventually you make it back to where you were. You see now many more Yeast Brigade are dotting the courtyard of the Starlit Opulence. But you do find the checkpoint area that you had been at before. This little like white tent put at the gate of the area.
All right, I'd like to enter and go. Pete, you in here?
You see like a little like face pops up from under like a discarded shoe under a table.
Hello?
There you are. Pete, come on. We need to go. It's safe now.
Oh, okay.
Where are we going?
Back to the ship.
Oh, okay.
He goes and he runs up and crawls up your leg onto your shoulder.
Awesome. And is there anything else of interest in here real quick before I leave?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. 9.
Nothing that you can discern. You see leftover contraband. You see there's like a few daggers laying across, none of which are particularly amazing looking. You see some like brass knuckles, dusted and rusting. Shoes, there's capes, there's a whole slew of things here, but none of them seem to be of particular importance. Just things that the guests didn't want to take inside.
All right, I'm gonna take the coolest looking cape with me and leave.
Okay. Yeah, you find a cape hanging on one of the kind of hangers for the capes. You find a kind of like an orange colored one with like linings of black going through and kind of Victorian style patterns. Geometric, but also smooth in some angles.
All right. Before I take it, though, does it have a tag on it?
I believe you guys had insisted the tags on your own. So no,
yes.
Yeah, I think we were the only ones who insisted the tag.
All right, cool. Yeah. Awesome. Then I'll just take it.
You look like a pumpkin now.
Borgus got a little hero cape. He's so cute.
How big is this cape on Borgus?
Compared to
Oh, it's probably a long cape.
This is like a blanket.
It's like
a human-sized cape.
Oh my god. Oh, please tell me it's the cape of billowing that he can just make billow dramatically. That would be so fucking funny.
It's one of the best magic items in D&D. That Ox owns.
I do have a cape of billowing.
Oh shit, dude. Cool.
I do. Speaking of clothing, I want to work on my armor during the hour.
Okay. Yeah, you can get an hour of work into that.
I'll just go check on Jake.
I'm gonna I'm gonna change into my
you
armor.
to check on Jake. Jake had gone with you guys to the party.
What?
He did?
He'd gotten a little bow tie and clothing at Gucci's.
Ah.
He was I don't remember him there with us.
I don't
hadn't
remember
asked him
that.
to come. And I didn't know he was there.
Child is gone.
Oh, son of a bitch. Is
Son of a
he
bitch.
not with us?
Who
He's
brought
not
him?
with you guys.
Nobody brought him. I didn't fucking bring him.
Neither did I. I brought Spore.
I wasn't gonna bring a child to the party.
You guys had been taking him out to the festival when you guys went to Gucci's, and then you guys went from Gucci's straight back to the Starlit Opulence.
We went back to the ship to get
We
changed.
didn't.
No, I
We
think we
didn't.
went from Gucci's to the
We went from
Also-
Gucci's, we got dressed,
Also,
and then went
I
straight
think-
to the party.
No,
I think I vaguely
no.
remember.
We
I think I
went
vaguely remember
to the
Jake being in
ship.
that crab walk sequence too.
yeah,
We
you
went
guys
back to the
ship.
ship. I distinctly remember that because Adrian, you pulled out Cora before the party.
Also, the kid never went to the festival with them.
Yeah, he did. He went with Silver. She drug him out, and they were watching the fire show while Haley and I were on a date.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking for his mom, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was just Arrtaron that had gone to go get Cora.
Yeah, Arrtaron went to go mess with my leather straps I gave him. Remember?
Yeah,
And he
I
made
went
the
to
little holster.
do that real fast, and then I
put my stuff away. I remember that.
But
I think- yeah, I
Jake
think
had
it was
gotten, like, a
just
full
me and
suit
Ladorna who
at
went back.
Gucci's.
I thought I was the one that got the bow tie and suspenders for
Presley.
Presley.
Yeah, then
I
Presley,
don't
you
remember.
just had like a suit.
Damn it! So the kid not with us, Gabe? The kid's not on the
No,
ship.
he's not with you right now. You're just now that Corrinth is looking for him, you're just now noticing that he's not around you.
Damn it! I am the worst parent out of everyone.
well, that's one less problem on our hand.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
All right,
Yep,
fuck.
yep.
Is Terry still in the bed?
Terry is still in the bed. He's got like one of his legs like hung up on like a little stretch.
Oh, I hope he's feeling alright.
I'm gonna shake him really hard awake.
Oh my god.
That is injured.
Those are my wounds, bro.
My leg.
Why?
My
Does he wake
clavicle.
up?
For sure. Yeah, you just like roughly shook a man with like most bones in his body broken.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
You, aquatic elf. Where's the child? Have you seen the child that was in here before?
Didn't you take her to that like festival thing?
Her?
It?
No, no, that was Silver. Have you not seen the child since?
Silver's a
I
little
haven't,
boy.
dude. I've been sleeping, healing up.
Fuck! And I'll leave him and go find some of the other members of the crew to go interrogate.
Okay, man.
Corinth just doesn't want to admit that she's a bad parent.
Dude, if Corrinth actually became a parent, it would be terrible for that
I
child.
let mine die. But I mean, you forgot about yours. That's even worse.
Listen, I just didn't see the kid. I didn't know the fucking kid was following us. I like to think I left him on the ship and he tailed behind.
You like to
As
think
well-
that? Sure.
What is being done with the unconscious woman?
I was gonna go ahead and
By
put
her
her.
too.
I was gonna put her in my room.
Okay.
You're collecting people now.
Should we like bind her?
Yeah, I'll bind her. I got this. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna
I go ahead and use my manacles to
Alright.
attach her to like some kind of like pole in my room, some kind of pipe, something
Like
around me.
the bed's like frame, because it's got the upward swing.
The bowl's
with the
frame.
curtains.
If the bowl has a frame, yeah.
The bowl's free.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll attach her to
Ladorna
that.
just has like a stripping pole in her room.
Yeah, and I'm putting her
Okay.
in the bowl.
The bowl.
The bowl?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
the
my
bowl-
bed was a bowl.
Well, you have
No,
a bed
it's
and a bowl, actually.
I was talking.
You're both.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So there you go. She's manacled and in the bowl.
All right. Yeah.
And I will also set alarm on the bowl. So if anyone leaves the bowl, it will make a little sound.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Alrighty. Okay.
All right, yeah. The hour passes as Corrinth interrogates people. Borgus is still walking back, but the hour does come to a close, and all of you guys' individual tasks go through.
I will head over to the common quarters where where like a large table is where we can all sit.
Yeah, there's the mess hall. Yeah.
Mess hall. There you go.
Yeah. All of you guys. I believe all of you guys are there, except for
including
Borgus
the crew, by the way.
back. Including the crew. Okay.
Including the crew.
Did
Alright,
any of
yeah,
them
you
know
got the
what
crew
the kid was after I interrogated them?
Interrogating people, you find nothing out. No one. They make reference to the day before when you'd been aboard, but I haven't seen him since.
Sorry, Corrinth. You were a bad mom.
Yeah,
I guess so,
damn.
Big sad.
Making fun of all of us, but you're the one who lost like an actual human child.
I blame all of you. You left that child in my possession. That was a bad idea.
You're the one who wanted to take it.
You're the one who wanted it, yeah.
What was I supposed to do? Leave him in the fucking death dungeon?
I mean, like, no, but like,
To an orphanage.
once he's out, like, he's not really our problem. Like, put him in an orphanage or some shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
God, all
No
you people have families. So easy to say, just put him in an orphanage. It's fine.
You can't
I'm the
say
only
that
one
when you
who had a
left him there. You can't say that when you left the boy there. You can't be like, oh, whatever, not our problem.
I like to think that this is all going down while we're sitting in the fucking dining hall.
This is what the team meeting was called about.
Yeah,
So
Corrinth
Corinth.
enters and she asks people if she's seen him, and they're like, "Well, he was you."
I like to think we all just like knew that she left the boy. And we're just like, Corinth, you're out of the group. You left the kid behind.
You failed the test.
You're not a real adventurer. Come
You
on.
failed your first test. That kid's
You're
gonna be
not
the
a real
best adventurer in the
adventurer.
world one day.
Now, Gabe,
Or is
Oh,
he
mother.
or is he
While
gonna become the
everyone's-
next BPEG?
while everyone's sitting down, I'd like to go ahead and take out my 2 bottles of elven wine I have and serve them glasses.
Okay.
Every single person. If I could, stretch out the amount.
It starts to become half glasses partially through.
Borgus is a half glass. Ox is a double glass.
I'm not there. I'm 0 glass.
Bro, I'm gonna take my glass and
Borgus
pour
isn't
it
there?
out into like, the next
Yeah, no,
glass
Borgus is not
over.
there.
Can I have yours, Proton?
No, I get it. 'cause
It's
I'm
whoever's
big.
sitting next to me. I don't really care.
It's by default Ox. Ox is too fat.
Okay. So everyone is here except for Borgus currently.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, if I may, can we all raise our glasses? I know it doesn't seem like a type of day where we should be celebrating, but all in all, I feel like we are due some type of meeting like this. Today was a challenging one. Very challenging. It didn't go as planned, I will admit. However, I would like to say it has been a good time serving all of you and being with you, engaging in a team. But at the gala, we ended up taking a beating from Destiny. A terrible one. But we learned some things. Many things. Such as how we need to stick together. And how we need to prepare better and communicate as a team. Even though Borgus isn't here, I mean, I'll give him another talk later.
Just shows he's not a real team member. I'm gonna say that in character, by the way.
My responsibility as a father come over my responsibilities as an adventurer.
Yeah,
Sorry
hold
for
on.
being a good dad. God damn.
Showing you up.
With that said, I feel like we need to start off by learning more about each other and getting rid of any secrets that might be had. Because to be honest, we're all hiding something, I think. And once we unveil those things, get some things off of our chest, I feel as if we could be better teammates. And not just be some kind of, group for monetary gain. I want to make this group more powerful than it already is. And with that being said, I'd like to start off and say some things. Number 1. Hello, everyone. My name is Ladorna.
Hi, Ladorna.
Hi. I am from Hillston, born and raised. I was once a orphan child, completely raised by nobody. I was a thief for most of my life, and I would bite off more than I could chew. Ended up trying to take down some Magistar people, even trying to go to the very top, Magistar himself. When one terrible night, I ended up taking a stab wound into my chest. I crawled for hours, trying to find some place of solace, some medical place, and I happened across my husband's laboratory. He watched me for many months, until I got better. And in that time, I fell in love with him. I would like to say that it was, something on a whim, but no. Seeing him was probably the best moments of my life. We traveled together. It was a great time. However, something deep inside me did not want me to stay with him. Something just didn't like being tied down. And I had to go out and leave again. Taking it more than I could chew. Again, going after Magistar. And I ended up exactly where I was before, dying at the hands of him. Next thing I know, I wake up on a laboratory table, looking like this. I ran away. I didn't know what to do. Until I found my friend there, Ox, who taught me that even though we're different, and we look nothing like our fellow man, we could find solace in that together. And I want to say thank you, Ox. Thank you for that.
Yes.
And I will admit, I do have some secrets of my own. I have a son, it turns out. One that I have no recollection of. And I was plotting to travel away with this airship, stealing it right from underneath your noses. And I'm truly sorry for that. But now I see that we could become better, truly. And I will help each and every single one of you in whatever you need. Because you've been there for me. All right, okay. Now that's over. Who's next?
I would like to go.
Proton?
Hello, my name is Proton. Designation 59873. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I was built by the Fairbairn manufacturing family in Oakchester. They built roughly 60,000 of us, ersatz, to sell to a town in Hillston. I was sold to the Magistar Corporation and programmed to be a laboratory assistant, which I fulfilled dutifully. At first, it was simply cleaning beakers and test tubes, but after about 3 years, I was trusted enough to meet one of the men who created the atrocities. He was a project manager on this certain situation, and this is also when I learned of the atrocities. What you are, Ladorna, if you don't mind me saying. That's
Totally
just
fine.
what they're known as. You are known as. I regret to inform you specifically that the man who creates atrocities is your son, Gaudium. I worked under him for a number of years. He was the most kind to the atrocities. They had horrific experiments tested on them. There's only so much I could take before I realized that these were families, mothers and sons, and their fathers, and the experiments were brutal and terrible. Many of the atrocities lost their mind, as what you saw in the gala. So I faked my own death, caused an explosion in the laboratory, and fled. I wish I got to tell Gaudium about this, but it is for the best. As you know, Magistar are everywhere. And for a while, I roamed around Sladal and Hillston, acting as a doctor, until I ended up here, and I had lost sight of my hatred for the Magistar Corporation and grown complacent working for Wallace J. Jeremy. I soon became ingratiated with the local people and decided to help more than harass. And pretty soon after, I found you all, and I'm not proud of this, but the reason I showed an interest in you, Ladorna, and the group in whole, is because I was curious about your sentience, non-insanity. Every other atrocity I've ever known has been horribly, horribly disfigured and twisted. You likely are the only one of your kind. However, after some circumstances that recently happened, I would like to stay if you will still have me. I understand that I may have not told you the whole truth, and if you would like me to leave, that is okay. But I would like to help and stay and help you find whatever you're looking for.
I will say I did suspect something a little fishy with you. But thank you for being so open about it now. I truly do appreciate it. And in my opinion, somebody who takes a damn hit from destiny is all welcome in my book.
Good. I would also like to state my intentions going forward. While also helping you, I would like to tear down the Magistar Corporation.
My kind of guy.
I can't allow them to continue what they're doing.
Absolutely not. Anybody else?
I'll go. My name is Arrtaron Meldrin.
Hello, Arrtaron.
I was born here in Sladal. Or no, I guess I don't know where I was born. But I was raised here in Sladal, at least. My parents, my biological parents, gave me up to Nora as a child. I don't know if it was a deal they made or what, but I just know that I've been with Nora since I was almost newborn. And I live a very secluded life. Spent most of my time living in a cabin out in the woods, working on inventions, building things, just doing whatever was needed at the time to further my own thoughts and advance and my own priorities, until when I was old enough to make the trek, me and Nora started traveling to Almville. We weren't going there all the time, but we would go every now and again. While I was there, that's where I met the now living most important person in this world. I on and off would go visit them. Me and Nora would make trips out every couple months whenever we needed new magical supplies for whatever it was that we were working on. When Nora passed away, like I've told some of you, I was sent out to go get some things from Hindale, and when I returned, she was already gone. So I took her to Hindale and I buried her there by myself. I locked up the house and made my way to Almville. Stayed there for a few months before I decided I needed to be on my way, stop being a burden, start working on myself and making myself a better person. And that's how I found myself in the Crescent Kingdom. That's how I found myself in Weylith, where I met most of you, Ladorna and Ox and Silver. From there, I've traveled with you guys for a long time, and while our relationship hasn't been the best, it's hard for me to not say that I see you all as friends at this point. it's hard with maybe my closest friend now being gone, another continent. But I found a journey for myself when we went back to my house. I was told there was something left for me here, and I found my book. And that book contains the entirety of Nora's life in written history. And there's so much to it that I still can't get to because it's locked away. And if I want to get it, then we have to go somewhere that I'm not willing to take you all right now. It's far too dangerous. But whatever it is that everyone else needs to do, I'll help you in every way I can until I feel like you don't need me anymore.
Thank you, Arrtaron. And next.
I can go next. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Being stupid.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay.
Also, I feel bad. Can Borgus come back soon so he can hear some of this?
He's the mole.
We'll say after Arrtaron finishes, Borgus, you come barreling in with Pete. You guys are sitting in the mess hall, and the hole begins to open up, and you guys see Borgus walking up, little bread man on his shoulder.
I walk on over to Borgus, and I go like this, like the kind of quiet little thing, and I hand him my flute of wine.
So I had actually met one of my parents recently. Remember that arch elf from whatever that city was called?
Your father?
Yeah. What was that city with the...
Hindale.
Yeah, I think so. Names are stupid. I can't remember any. So anyway, I grew up on an island in the Rye archipelago. In a city called Hollowwind. It's more of a village. A village of wood elves. And I left when I was 100. Pretty young. Because as I got older, it became more evident that I was not quite welcome. And I've been traveling around ever since. It's been 80 years since I've left there. And this is my third group that I've joined. The other groups have either died of old age or died in battle or stuff like that. It was fun while it lasted, and I'm happy that I have another one.
Well, we're glad to have you too, Silver.
I don't have... So, intentions-wise? I'll stay with the group.
You're in it for the adventure, I see.
Yeah.
All right. That's
I'll
that's
try
as
my
good as
best to keep you all alive.
There you go.
I, for one, believe you are a fine member of the group, Silver.
Thank you.
You're certainly the best elf I've met.
Flaps up wings.
I'll give her wings a little pat.
I'm gonna wrap my wing around you and pull you closer.
Aw.
Aw.
You know what? For once, I'm gonna stiffen a bit, but then I'm not gonna fight the hug. I'll actually hug Silver back.
Okay. Aw.
It's cute. It's pretty cute.
Spore's gonna go try and hug Ladorna.
Oh god.
Like, creep,
You see
creep under
Spore.
the table.
Did you? Okay, you did take the plate off of Spore, so you see Spore like slithers on vines towards you, Ladorna, and like gets like,
I feel
like
Spore's
uses
gonna
the
go under
vines
the
to, like,
table.
elevate
very-
right up next to your face.
very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable right now.
He gets like right up next to you, and
Please just
I
whisper
like
something
you.
I like you too, Spore. Good knowing you, man. I've seen you grow up like a little baby into a big baby.
I could kill you.
Okay. I think I knew that. I think I already knew that. Thank you.
he nods, and then he wraps like 2 vines around your shoulder area and squeezes down.
I'm gonna take this as a hug and I'll reciprocate it.
Okay, and you hug him.
Wraps one around your neck just carefully, and then let go.
Anyone else? Am I gonna have to pick?
Anyone else?
I mean, there's
you're gonna have to popcorn
3 left.
I'm gonna have to popcorn it. All right, Ox.
I mean,
Why don't you tell us
Sure.
about your travels?
I mean, I'm kind of an open book. There's not a whole lot secret about me. I was born between not so friendly pairing between a minotaur and a tiefling. I was not well liked in my village. I was abandoned at a young age, and I spent the rest of that time navigating around Hillston, Sovereigndal, Hills, tied up with the Kishri monks. But yeah, nothing that special. I don't really have a whole lot of, I guess, aims in life, no goals. I do intend on one day murdering my father. Scares the shit out of me, but it's gotta be done. For myself, for the people of Hillston. Man's a menace. But I will say, I'll be honest here. This group has been some of the only genuine human connection I've ever known. I had some with the monks there, but it was an order. It was an organization. This is a family, and I appreciate that to no end. Yes, I don't really express how much it means to me, but I would die for all of you.
I go up and give that big boy hug.
Puts his big beefy hand on Ladorna's head.
Please.
Spore will
Someone
also
else
give you a hug.
pick for me. Someone else pick for me while I'm hugging Ox.
I think it's Ox's turn to pick.
We'll see who doesn't go. Corrinth, tell me about you.
I'm gonna be like looking off to the side until I hear my name called, and then I'll turn back. What?
Your turn. Tell us
Turn to
talk
spill
about
the
yourself.
details.
Oh, now I kind of shift around in my chair a bit, and then lean back. Well, I was born in South Ilson, South Aspire to be exact. it was a fine enough life. It's rather sheltered by my parents, who did not always treat me the kindest, especially my father. From the moment I could hold a dagger, the only thing I remember is him shoving it in my hand, and if I failed any test he gave me, he would strike me. Mother was not quite as cruel, but whenever I would ask questions, they would simply tell me, "You'll find out when you're older." One night, when I was 6, a fire was started in our house. I heard screams, and I watched as my father's wings and horns were torn from his body as he was murdered by people I could not recognize. As I was attempting to run, a tiefling man tried to kill me as well, but my mother stopped him. And before I left, she told me to run and gave me this. And I'm gonna hold out the amulet to everyone. It's the only piece I have left of her.
Does it look familiar to any of us, Gabriel?
Go ahead and make a history check.
Can I also make a history check?
Roll a 20. Roll the d20.
15.
All right, 14.
I got a 19.
16.
Okay. With a 19 Muzz, it's not familiar to you, but you do get a certain magical feeling from it when you look at it. Based on the runes carved in it and the special gem inlaid, you would assume that there's some sort of magical property there.
I've never seen it before, but it does feel magical, I guess.
The only thing I know about it is that it allows me to change my form as I see fit. Other than that, I know not of its purpose, other than it's the last piece I have of my mother. So, lived as an orphan for a while. Wasn't quite pleasant, but I survived. Had to grow up pretty quickly, take to stealing, avoid the slavers, and then one day a man came along who decided to take me under his wing. I'm gonna like have my arms crossed, and I'm gonna be looking down at my lap as I speak about this man. He is the single most important person in my life. The man was always patient with me. Even when I would fail, when I would fuss, cry, say I didn't want to do this anymore, he never struck me as my father did. He never gave up on me. He taught me to hone my abilities to... Obviously, South Island is not a place where you can simply lead a normal life. Thievery was still part of what I had to do to survive. But this man also helped me become a sworn sword and do a little more honest work. I consider that man to be like a father to me, and It's been a while since I've seen him. I would like to go home at some point. Not too much more to tell other than that. Most of my teenage years were a blur between having fun, avoiding. I did get thrown in jail once. That was not pleasant, and my father figure was not happy. I would have rather stayed in the jail than face his wrath. But my teenage years have been a blur of drinking, partying, various partners here and there. I've really settled down. And I've typically worked alone all this time. I've never really known how to work with a team or never really fit in a group before. But then one night I met Haley in Port Silent, and we shared a few drinks, a few laughs, and since then we've been traveling together. We then came across an abandoned cabin, or what we thought was an abandoned cabin near Lake Dreen, and lo and behold, there is Borgus, who I have enjoyed traveling with as well. Truly, I have enjoyed both of your company, and I'm enjoying this group's as well. It's obvious there's some greater threat in the world currently, and well, perhaps it's time to quit living my life with no purpose. I would like to help you all face this. And I'll reach over and I'll grab Haley's hand.
Well, we're happy to have you come along, Corrinth. Thank you.
In the spirit of honesty, after Borgus has had his turn, I did speak to that large atrocity creature. That what was Proton atrocity?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it shared some information with me.
Oh. Well, yeah, we'll let Borgus have his turn first. And I gesture over to him.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, let's first start off with where you've come from.
Well, I come from a small family, and I don't like to think of them too much, to be honest. We parted ways a long time ago, and it was very painful. I don't like them very much, and I moved towards my grandfather's cabin. That's where I've been staying. And yeah, I lived there for a while. Some angels came to me, and they told me, you need to be an adventurer. And so out I went, along with the armor from my grandfather, who I had just found out about. And I went off into the world to explore, to be better than my farming family, to live my life instead of just doing the same thing day after day.
So you would say you're trying to better yourself, almost.
Exactly.
I can respect that.
That's a good way of putting it.
All right. How do you think of us so far?
You guys seem nice enough. Sometimes you do stuff I'm not too happy about. That seems to be just about everybody.
Well, we're all working on ourselves, I suppose.
You see Pete kind of like peeks out from Borgus' shoulder.
He's being my stand-in dad while I wait for Palator to come home.
Oh.
Well, Pete, I'd say, out of everyone here, he's probably the best choice. And
Nice.
That reminds me of something I maybe should have said to everyone before.
and what is that, Arrtaron?
Bellator's still out there.
Yes,
Well,
that
I
is
spoke with him.
true.
Where is he?
Well, based off of what Ladorna and Proton have said, I'm gonna guess Hilston. Since he's with Ladorna's son.
That is true.
If I remember Gaudium's schedule, it is Hilston this time of year.
How often does he move?
Every 3 to 4 months.
And where would that be?
There is another laboratory. I do not know where, I was not told of it, but I do know there is another laboratory.
Would it possibly be on this continent?
It is possible.
Proton, have you ever heard of something called the Tearing?
It was not mentioned when I worked with them.
Okay.
Well, now that I feel as if most of us have gotten out all of these secrets and our backstories and such.
I have some information.
Perfect. I feel like this is the perfect time to say it.
Actually, Arrtaron, I do remember Destiny mentioning a tear. I apologize. There is an event called the Tear happening relatively soon that all of Magistar is preparing for. Jayton Daihoon also came up. I do not know if any of you know him.
We're familiar.
We are very familiar with Jayton. I sadly killed him.
Oh.
And if I may say something, Arrtaron, I don't mean to break down the mood or anything, but Destiny did state that he, in fact, ate that baby.
Yeah.
That's yucky.
It is very yucky. Yes, that is true.
Monster eats a child!
Yeah.
It's yucky.
That dude's probably on the top of most of our shit lists.
Yucky is insignificant.
Spore makes like a
Insufficient.
noise, and then he spits on the floor, and the spit looks like a blood.
Eating children, I'm not okay with. Burning children, now that's another thing.
It's okay if they're cooked, but not raw.
Don't judge my lifestyle.
Ready to be seasoned first?
Some
As
steak
well
seasoning.
as there is another subject, subject designation T106, which may be another sentient atrocity, Ladorna.
I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
I do not know the designations. How did you know about the conversation?
I was in the room with you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, then I just need to discuss with... Should we tell them about the...
I feel like everything could be on the table right now, and anything you could say is probably important.
There is a mole among one of us, working with the Cater, or possibly Magistar. I know I am a massive suspect, as I previously worked with them, but I ask that you trust me and that I am not.
I'm gonna be, as he says that, Gabe, can I go ahead and instinctively, use insight on, even the crew, anybody's faces around me?
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Shit, 16.
16?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Okay, I got my notepad out here. Let's fucking go.
Ladorna.
Yes, Gabriel.
As Proton says that, you take a look around the room over the faces of Rebecca, Bitchface, Brennan, all of your crew and all of the people around you. You do notice one person that has a strange look. Not necessarily in a facial expression, but their body language tenses as Jeffin rubs his gloves together.
Jeffin?
And also
Fucking Jeff. Fuck. As soon as he says that, I say, "You son of a bitch," and I rush Jeffin. Fucking I fucking rush him, and I'm gonna fucking grapple this motherfucker.
I'll get up and just grab my daggers just in case you need to help.
Ox will also rush into the fray.
God.
Attempt to grapple. Attempt to also grapple Jeffin.
So you guys go to grapple Jeffin. So both of you make a strength check as you see Jeffin immediately like tenses up and he's like, "What?"
Is that a 22? It's gonna be pissed.
Jeffin's gonna die.
I got a 13.
Also, the bard stopped for me. There's no music.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh,
Me too.
The bard's not playing at the moment.
Ah, Discord.
Gabe, where's our music?
Again.
Is that working?
No.
No. The bard's dead.
No, our music.
I liked the tense violin. It was
music! It's broken!
Oh
it
my
playing
god, Nah. Bard's just dead for the night.
yeah, I guess so. There we go.
Apparently
That's fair.
so.
You might want to. It's still playing for me. It's still playing for the stream. So maybe leave and
Right.
rejoin.
Hold up. Let me leave and rejoin.
Nope.
Hello?
Still.
It's not
No,
playing.
still silent.
Okay, Zach, drop me a beat for the rest of the session. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, you're the bard.
I'm sorry. No, I can't.
Try. He's like,
Oh, wait,
that's
hold
a
up.
no for me, sir.
Now is it
Oh, there we
working?
go.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Yay.
Did
My
you
beats are too
fixed it.
explicit, Brennan. They'll break TOS.
That's fair.
He's got lots and lots of raps, just
Damn.
none of them are kid appropriate.
Make sure to check out Zach Boris on Spotify.
Explicit versions.
It's got the classic E. Just like
I
every
feel
single
like-
one of our episodes. Hey, if you're under 18, don't watch our show.
don't?
Yeah, fuck you.
Or if you are watching it, just don't tell anyone.
If you got your
Tell your
parents'
mama.
permission, you can watch a few losers on Twitch play D&D, then you're good.
Yeah.
So
Drop
I'm gonna
a
snap
prime
Jeff in the
sub.
neck like I did that one there, okay?
So what happens, Gabriel? With,
So what'd you get for
grapple?
your strength check?
I got a 13, sadly.
That's okay, baby. I got a
Okay.
22.
But Brennan got a 22. He says.
Okay. Brennan got a 22. Okay. Jeffin got 21. So
Oh,
Ladorna, you try and
Traitor.
grab Jeffin, and you see he's like, what? And he like backs up, and then Ox, you entirely like put his arms behind his back.
Jeffin, I'm gonna need you to be serious with me. 100%.
What?
I thought we were friends, man. I thought we were cool.
You betrayed me.
Did you, or did you not, inform Destiny of our location where we're meant to be going?
You see his face kind of like scrunches up, and you see he like almost begins to like shake a bit.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know, Jeffin?
Gabe, I'm gonna interject here. I'm gonna burn the 4th level spell slot I have to give me my points back. Give myself a 2nd level spell slot, and I'll use Detect Thoughts on Jeffin.
Oh, Detect Thoughts. Okay.
Okay. Give me one quick moment. I'm gonna do something real quick. For all of you back home listening, putting on my camera. There we go. All right. Detect Thoughts. First thing. So you're just getting surface level, unless you choose to push deeper. So the first things you'd get with the Detect Thoughts are...
Did I don't remember. The dreams.
As they're asking him questions, I'll keep going, and I'll probe deeper.
Okay.
And then Jeffin has to make a wisdom save.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up.
How many... Wait, hold on. How many... Wait. If I burn the 4th one, that gives me 6. I think it's 3 to give him disadvantage, right? On his saving throw?
Yes. Yeah, 3.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think burning the 4th only gives you 4.
No, it gives me 6. I have my table up.
Is it really? Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah.
What's Jeffin get?
21.
Fuck!
Alright, I ain't gonna be on that.
No deeper.
I don't know.
Jeffin, I need you to look deep, man. Because if somebody did something to you, I can understand it, but if you willingly gave him information, I don't know if we could continue what we have here, man. I'm sorry.
I don't remember saying anything. I've been having dreams since you all left Hindale.
You gotta say them, man. Everything you can recall, spill it.
It's always in the room I'm sleeping in. There's a woman. She's elven, orange hair, but her face is full of eyes. And she talks to me about the things I did that day. And then I wake up.
What have you told this woman?
At first, nothing. I don't talk to her. More than 2 eyes is a red flag for me.
Yeah, understandable.
But, she
Oh
was
god,
kind,
Sarah, why?
And she talked to me. She knew how I felt about things. When you all left, I was alone.
Gabe?
And I...
Sorry to interject. As he's grappled, I'm gonna check Jeffin's arms.
I'm gonna check Jeffin's arms.
I'm looking to see if he has a black mark on his arm as well.
Looking at his arms, you don't see anything, up until his gloves.
I'll
Take
take
gloves
off. I'll pull the gloves off.
don't...
And you see you pull off the gloves, and you see on the back of each of his hands 2, familiar to Ladorna, yellow eyes.
Oh my fucking god.
Is he...
I'm gonna take my dagger.
Is he...
I'm gonna stab those fucking eyeballs. I wanna stab those eyes right fucking now.
You gonna stab him?
Stabbing them.
We're about to get attacked by the Beholder God.
You...
Oh no.
Stab into both of them, and you see they don't bleed, but this just pus-like substance comes out. First tan, then turning black. And then the eyes crumple and turn to these little black flakes on the ground.
What the hell was that?
That's also yucky.
That's a mark of my warlock patron.
Gabe, just to be safe, those black flakes, do those look like the black mark that's on my arm?
Looking closely, you see waves like an ocean within them. It's not moving, but it's almost as if an image is on them, much like yours.
I want to collect a couple of them and put them in a flask. And seal the flask for later study.
Okay.
Fucker.
Look, I don't remember saying anything about our stuff.
Well, whatever is going on with you, Jeff, and we gotta try and figure this out now.
Think I've seen the thing that he was talking about.
In your dreams?
Yeah. When we were in Almville.
What did you tell it?
Oh god, genuinely IRL, I don't fucking remember the interaction very well.
Time to use that feat and have Gabe remind you.
I know you have fucking.
Yeah, Gabe, what did me and this thing talk about when we talked?
Oh wait, isn't it only within a certain time frame?
1 month.
Ah, okay.
No, yeah, he's fine.
She had congratulated you on reviving your friend from death, and you were suspicious and asked her about herself, as she was taking the form of Nora, but dismantled and disfigured. And you had heard her say that she had seen it through your eyes, and when you had asked why she was looking through your eyes, she had told you that they were the only ones left, before saying that she had to go, and your dream had ended.
Okay. As far as I can remember, I didn't tell her anything, but she told me some things.
Well, that's good.
But
Because apparently whatever this thing is, possibly found out. Yeah, and could probably relay that back to Destiny, or even someone else. I think I might have to have a conversation with my patron. Angry
Sounds
one.
like a good idea.
Yeah.
I would
Ladorna.
advise being careful, though.
Yes.
A humanoid has left the alarm.
Alright.
Oh.
Fuck. I gotta get to my room. That the unconscious lady, I believe, has just woken up.
Lead the way. I'll follow
Ox,
Ladorna.
do you think you can handle Jeffin if he gets a little bit too rowdy?
Yeah, I got him. He's not going anywhere.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and rush over to my room.
Okay.
I'll follow.
You rush over to your room. Are you just like barging in?
Mm-hmm. It's my room.
Okay. Yeah, you go on in, and you see this woman going through drawers in your room.
Oh,
Before you barge
Hey.
in, she turns around abruptly and points a dagger at you.
Hey.
How'd she get out of the manacles?
You see them in the bowl.
I guess she was strong enough to.
Let's settle down. All right. I know you're probably very confused as to where you are, but if we could discuss something, I think we can figure it out. Okay? Do you remember me? I'm gonna try and show my face.
Make an insight check.
All right. Roll d20. She's not paying attention. 21.
21?
Yep.
Ladorna, you see, looking in her eyes, you see this, as you say, do you remember me? This anger burning and this almost fear as well. And when you're looking in her face, you notice her skin, her horns, her hair. She looks exactly like you did.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
She looks exactly like me before the whole situation, huh?
Of course I remember you. Fear it's you that's forgotten. Mom.
What the?
That's we're gonna go to break.
No! How many fucking kids does Ladorna have?
I have too
So-
many kids.
So we are gonna be going on a break for 15 minutes. Go ahead and take a piss. Go ahead and get some food. Whatever it is you need to do.
No!
And we'll see you back in 15 minutes.
God
How
damn.
many
Ladorna's
fucking kids
sleeping
does
around.
Ladorna have?
And we're back. Ladorna. What
Yes,
are you doing
sir.
right now?
Jaw dropped on the floor. I guess I'm in disbelief right now. Like, I kind of really don't know what the fuck to do as Ladorna. I say there's no way. No. You can't be my daughter. No.
You see she is still pointing the dagger at you and kind of like in this defensive position.
Got
But
my
you
hands
see,
up.
like, with your previous insight roll, you see, like, her eyes kind of wetting a little bit. So it's
No.
true. You really have forgotten it.
Yeah, I have forgotten pretty much everything up till me getting stabbed and then me becoming this. Can we talk about this a little bit more without a knife being pointed at me? Please?
Fucking damn it! And you see she stabs it onto your dresser, almost to the hilt.
Wow.
And you see she
I mean,
runs her
putting
hand
my
through her
daggers down. Now that I see she's stopping.
Look, I know of your brother as well. I had no recollection of you either, and I just barely found out about my son about 2-3 nights ago. It's all really hurting my head. Can I get your name?
And you can see, like, visual disappointment as their shoulders slump. My name is Vita.
Vita. That's a lovely name.
You gave it to
And
me.
I'm apparently very good at making names. Vita, I gotta say, you are
Corinth's
beautiful.
eyes are visibly bulged out, by the way. Ladorna would see this.
Corrinth, is there something you'd like to say?
This woman is the sister of the atrocity we killed. It mentioned having a sister named Vita. I'm sorry.
Jeez, how many fucking kids does
Ladorna
Ladorna
does have 3 fucking kids! Hold, that's why I went.
I need to know.
I
She
called
had
the
3 kids.
Damn, bro.
She
Vita,
gotta have
please,
more than 3 kids.
Look, Vita, I need to know. Tell me everything, and maybe I could piece together something in my head. Please, I know it's hard, but you gotta help me. Please, I want to remember you. I want to remember my husband. I want to. I want.
From the common room, I'll shout out, Ladorna, is everything okay?
We're fine, Arrtaron. It's my daughter's here. Kind of a family reunion.
Another one?
Another kid?
Yep. Apparently, I got busy.
Apparently.
Sleeping around in the whole neighborhood.
If Ladorna had 3 kids and like just 1 husband, how many fucking kids would Corinth have with all her previous?
Vita, please. I don't know if you're angry with me or if you're disappointed.
Shut up. If we're gonna talk, I'm I know you have strong fucking booze. You got it from the Moongraver. No, Moonswallow. I'm gonna need that and half an hour in your bathroom. And then we can talk.
Alright. You know what? Totally understandable. Yep, me too.
She's cool.
Sounds like me. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab my liquor that I have and hand her the booze. And I say right this way to the restroom.
Okay. Yeah, don't come in no matter what you hear.
That's just me. Now that kind of makes me a little bit nervous. But
perhaps you should take away her knife, just to be safe.
She tosses it on the dresser. She's fine.
Well, I have.
She didn't toss it. She stabbed it in.
Yeah.
Perhaps she should make sure she doesn't have any other knife.
Does she hand it over to me?
She'll drop it on the floor.
Okay.
Any poison?
And then she'll take 2 daggers out from her boots. Drop them on the floor. I'm going through her inventory right now.
Yeah. That's fine.
She'll take the short bow out.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
She opens up her cloak. She like unbuttons the like buttons on it, and she takes out a bandolier of what looks like poisons.
Yep.
Ladorna, may I say I like your daughter?
Okay, hang on. Let's calm down, all right? I just got to know her.
She winks at you.
Now,
I'm telling Haley.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
How would it be if Corrinth flirted with your daughter?
I'm gonna assume very.
And you see, she takes on her back. She takes like a little like cube, which she presses a button on, and then forms out what looks to be like a lute. And then she reaches into the middle, pulls out another dagger, and puts that on the floor.
Of course. You know what? I like how resourceful you are. Yes. Corrinth, can you please take her to the restroom?
Sure. And I'll lead the way to the bathroom.
I just like to imagine the rest of us are all poking our head down the hallway, sort of like that.
Who else is in this room with me aside from Corrinth?
That's it, as far as I know.
Well, as soon as they leave, I'm just going. Get like dry heave. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You go into the mess hall, just start dry heaving on your knees.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm gonna fucking walk back over, and just tell everybody apparently I have another kid.
I'm gonna. I'll pull a chair out and say, why don't you sit down, Ladorna?
I definitely sit down, and if anyone did not finish their drink, I'm gonna finish it for them.
Ox slowly slides his over.
They're fucking drinking.
There's like an audible silence. The mess hall has an audible silence as there's just like the of the like glass squeaking against the wood towards Ladorna.
Gabe, I'm gonna check. Do we have any booze stocked on this ship?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna grab like a couple bottles and just sort of set them out on the table. Say,
and Jordan's drinking in real life too.
after the day we've all had, I think we all need a drink.
Oh my god.
And we're actually gonna cut over to Corrinth. You're leading her just to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Better
you
be
lead
just the
her
bathroom.
in, and you see she closes the door, and there's like a soft like click of a lock.
Then a blood-curdling scream.
And the sound of like things being smashed, kicking, and then you hear fuck, 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 and that just continues on.
Hey, so she reacts like I do. Nice.
That continues on for half an hour.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the whole half hour. I'll leave her to it. Understand.
As you walk away, there's like a small silence where you hear like the
guzzling
drinks
it down.
and reacts with anger. Yep, totally just like me.
I wonder if Ladorna and you made this child.
Corrinth and Ladorna made a kid is what you said.
First of all, how would that work?
I don't know.
Better question. I wonder if Ladorna is Corrinth's mom.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Ladorna just has a horse child.
Gabe was hiding that one up his sleeve even longer.
My god.
I'm gonna head back to the mess
So what are you
hall.
guys doing in the mess hall?
I'll come back and I'll say she's fine.
I'm glad. I'm gonna be chugging down like whatever bottle's next to me, and I'm gonna say, now, Jeffin, this doesn't mean you're off the hook. You know that, right?
Is Ox still grappling Jeffin?
It just has Jeff in an embrace.
I don't know what's going on with me.
Shut up, I don't trust
I
you
never
guys.
told anything.
Now, we've had Jeffin for like this entire time throughout the entire adventure. He was our captain for the first ship. It's not that I don't trust him. It's just the fact that we don't trust what's going on with him.
We haven't seen him for a long time. We don't know where he's been. Or even if he's telling the truth right now.
Is Ox still grappling him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just has like him like a sleeper hold kind of thing.
Yeah, he's just like holding him with one hand above his head, where he's like holding his arms.
The longer it stays, the more comfortable it gets. It's kind of like a big hug.
I know this is done with love.
This isn't with love, but it feels like love.
It's tough love.
Man. Fuck. This is all fucked up, man. This is all fucked up. I fucking.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
It's hard because I don't remember. I don't remember anything, man. I don't. Fuck. Ladorna's gonna start visibly like trying to cry, but she just can't.
You're kind of freaking me out. Please stop that.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing with your face?
I can't do it. I can't. It's like it's fucking. I want to, but it. I want to expel something that would show like tears, but like it doesn't do it.
Try going higher.
I'll give Ladorna like an awkward there pat.
Look, she's gonna come out, and we have to have our shit together. Okay, we need to not look like a fucking mess right now. All right. Okay.
I have one thing I want to say about that.
Jeffin says while being like locked in a hug by Ox.
What's up? What's up, Jeff?
Am I gonna raise eyebrows?
Are you gonna raise? Yes. I mean, if you're still like that.
I put down the bottle that I was drinking. We are functioning adults.
We are a functioning adults. I don't know how old she is. She looks good, right? She looks good for her age, and she looks like she's taking care of herself. It looks like she's eating, right?
I don't feel like I should comment on this.
Come on.
Super just so confused.
I'm gonna grab whatever bottle's laying around nobody else has drank from, and I'm gonna take a big ass chug from it.
I'm gonna push my cup towards you.
Cool, I'll take it and drink that too.
No, I wanted you to fill it.
Oh, my bad. Well, I'll fill it.
Silver, Arrtaron, and Borgus. I need to ask you all. You guys are the spellcasters here. Is there any way we can like possibly scrounge up some way to get rid of like some kind of infested like parasite inside someone's head? Because to my best abilities, that's what I think is here.
I can do some research.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can do some studying.
Would like
there was something that.
Wait.
Sorry to cut you off, Silver. There was something.
I didn't have anywhere else to go with that sentence.
Okay. There was something Mr. Dusk said that has me a little concerned.
And what was that?
He was referring to us as the carriers.
Oh no.
Oy, oy, oy. That, especially coming from that guy, that doesn't sound good.
Well, yeah, especially since, from what I've been able to tell so far, from just what I've heard from people, everywhere we go has been infected ever since Whaley.
Well, Well, maybe we can hang out with Miss Besk and he'll die.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Corrinth?
With this devil's blood plague.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be the cause of that, honestly.
Is there a way to tell? Proton, you worked in a lab. You have experience.
I did give you that sample earlier.
Yeah.
I can analyze it, but there is no promise it will result in what you want.
I can. I'll see what I can do.
Maybe we can try detect poison and disease on all of us and see if that finds anything.
That would be a good idea.
I do actually like that idea a lot.
I don't have it prepared at the moment, but like
in the morning,
if you give me 4 hours of sleep, I could.
Now, Jeff, and I want to be honest with you. This might seem a little bit rude, but can you try not sleeping?
What?
Coffee.
Just like don't sleep.
Coffee? Wait, no, you got him decaf. That won't work.
Why do you think I've been drinking the coffee?
Is that? Oh my God! Everything you do has purpose.
Oh wow, you really fucked them.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ladorna, that coffee you got was not very good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll pick up fucking Colombian next time. Jesus.
I was gonna say
that would be good.
Fucking good though, like dead ass.
Fucking Jeff.
But I was gonna say, didn't you guys do something like this for Robin?
Oh my God, we did, but we had to take her to what was the witch called? What kind of witch was it?
A dream
witch.
Oh, dream witch. And I don't know if we have...
You don't know.
I didn't say that in Proton's voice.
I know.
Thank you,
That's
Levi.
why I didn't say that in Arrtaron's voice.
But the dream witch could possibly do it. I don't know where one is located.
Well, we know where one is.
All the way back near there, outside of Hindale?
Yeah.
I mean, it is down south, isn't it? You could fucking be there on the way down towards Friesmania.
You guys are powerful, though. Do none of you have the power to do that now?
I have no idea.
Know.
I'll shake my head.
Silver?
What?
Do you have any way of transporting us into a different plane? A dream plane?
I may
Gabe,
be
I was gonna
able to
ask.
create a concoction if you give me enough time.
Gabe, knowing what I know about magic now, can I try and remember or try and figure out even the slightly what it was that woman did?
You can make either a history or an investigation check.
Oh.
Ooh, I will. Both.
I want to rub his temples for a help action.
Okay.
I will allow you a +1 to this roll.
Hell yeah.
I'll roll a history.
Massage.
Oh, that's a 28 +1. 29. And I will burn my last flash of genius to make it a 34.
And you know what? I'll burn my flash of genius to make it a 38.
Damn! Holy shit!
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
And I'm just gonna burn something.
You're gonna burn his forehead rubbing it.
Light the ship on fire.
With a 38, you now understand
everything.
That lollipop sugar, probably, for viewers that didn't know that was Dream Witch,
I didn't even know that was
not
her
even
name.
probably, you know without a shadow of a doubt that she cast Plane Shift, and because you chose History, not Investigation, there's a little bit extra.
Ooh.
The place you were at, after thinking more about it, is probably the Echo Plane of Somnium. The plane of minds and dreams.
Okay. Well, I can tell you none of us are strong enough to get there. Not yet.
Do we know of anybody powerful enough to get us there, though? Actually,
maybe.
I do. And I need to give him a gift. He owes me for dropping off his fucking girlfriend at college.
That's one person, that's for sure.
I want to see Bradley again, bro. I feel like Bradley can help us here.
You know, it's a good thing that I used my spell restoring ring. That the infusion I have. Gabe, I'm gonna burn my now last 3rd level spell slot to cast Sending to Bradley.
What would you like to say? So, can someone count 25 words from him as he talks?
Sure, buddy.
Think about it hard.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna write.
You gotta get write and count.
You guys.
No, you wouldn't have time. No, Arrtaron wouldn't have time.
Levi, shut up.
He just cast a spell.
Wait, let's say he didn't cast it yet. He's writing it down before he casts it.
Boo.
Let's say Arrtaron does a smart thing.
I will set a timer for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
1 second. Wait.
Adrian, hurry!
Wait, let me find a pencil first. God damn it.
Okay,
Adrian, just use your phone! Just use your phone!
I got a pen. Okay, and start the timer.
All right.
No, the timer's been running, bro.
Fuck you.
You have 30 seconds.
Dude, you have like 15 seconds left. Better go. Go, go, go.
I will say within this campaign... Well, no, I'll talk about this after the session. I have a lot to talk about after the session. They aren't going to let me go for a while.
I'm very excited to get this worm outside of his brain. Whatever the fuck it is.
Hope everybody watching, everybody playing, is having a good time tonight. I know I
No.
am.
No, not having a good time. Bad time. Overall, poopy. Poopy bad time.
That's true. This is the last session of Polymyth.
That's true. Sorry, guys. Episode
We did
69.
the funny number, now we're good.
Sorry.
Did we do the funny number?
Everyone's just gonna
This is the 69th session. Episode
Oh my
48,
God.
but 69th session.
Holy shit.
Ladorna's daughter's just gonna come out and she has more hidden weapons that she murders us all.
She could have murdered us at any point, honestly.
Alright.
Alright.
You were 15 seconds over your timer,
You
Adrian?
have 20 seconds left.
I listened to DM.
I didn't even go for... I didn't even use full 25, but still.
Everyone shut up and let him speak.
Go with that.
Bradley, disagreeables need your aid. Ladorna requests her gift. Need to go to Somnium ASAP. Tell us where to meet you. Arrtaron.
There's a pretty immediate response as you hear, well, hello there.
Obi-Wan?
So you call yourselves the Disagreeables now. Interesting. I've heard from Robin. Somnium, quite interesting. Where are you? I can be there in minutes.
Holy shit.
Wow.
He went over.
Can you respond?
I let the responser do more than 25.
Oh,
For
okay.
some cases, it's I've got a chart.
Depending on how powerful they are.
Can you respond?
I can't. Not until tomorrow.
What about Silver? Does Silver have sending? Not prepared, I bet,
Good
though.
question.
Silver comes in like, sorry, other phone died.
I don't think druids.
Silver
I don't
here.
think druids can.
Okay. Engineer.
Druids might have it with the extended druid spell sheet.
Possible.
But she doesn't have it prepared either way.
I don't have it prepared either.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to wait until the morning. Fuck.
I think I know where we're going next, guys, and it's
Somnium?
a fucking doozy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, what's inside that guy's head right there, I wonder? Jeffin?
I'm right here.
Jeffin, I should let you know.
My heart beats with yours.
Jeffin, I should let you know that if we do go into your brain, like into your somnium, we're gonna see a lot more of you than even you might be comfortable with.
I don't like the sound of that. I've seen enough of this man.
Okay. All right.
What a homie, bro. What a homie.
I go up and I give Jeffin a hug while he's still restrained.
I don't know how to feel right now.
Well, isn't Jeffin still in his fucking underwear and a shirt or something?
He's in Daisy Dukes.
He's in Daisy Dukes in his fucking.
That's somehow more disturbing.
T-shirt. His Drake t-shirt.
Oh yeah, his Drake t-shirt. I forgot about that. God, I love that joke.
There's a knock on the wood of the entrance to the mess hall.
Oh shit! I'm turning. Is it my daughter?
You see Vita standing there.
God.
Is it Arbravita?
It's Vita.
Is it Arbravita?
No, I'm pretty sure her name literally in Latin translates to life.
Yeah, thank you, Adrian. I know it was making a plant joke. It was a plant joke.
I know you were. It was a bad joke.
Fuck you, you're a bad
Shut up! Let Jordan talk his daughter!
Either.
It was fine.
Thank you, Brennan. I appreciate that.
Do you want to maybe get out of the stuffy room possibly so we can talk a little bit, or would you rather talk to everybody? I ask her.
It's up to you, but I'm drinking either way.
I'm gonna take a bottle with me no matter what too. Let's get some air. I feel like we kind of need it.
Okay.
And as long as you're comfortable, anyone else can join too.
If they must.
No more secrets. No more secrets in here.
I'll come with Ladorna.
Yeah.
Drag Jeffin along, yeah.
Stay back, sicko. She's my daughter, all right?
Very close to my kid.
Oh my god!
I'm
in a relationship. Come on, Ladorna.
I know. All right. I guess we're gonna go out to the deck.
Haley looks at you, Arrtaron. You were in a relationship?
Oh no!
I am gonna fucking
Adrian.
hug Haley. She just destroyed you.
I was gonna say Haley said she already knew about the elf.
Nope, you're lying.
I don't know about that one.
She
You're
did say that.
there, Adrian.
Yeah.
You're close.
You're a son of a gun.
Ah, yes, would you like to ruin another woman's life, Arrtaron?
That's a much longer conversation to have at a different time.
That's enough.
So yes. No. Okay, let's head out to the deck.
I don't like how
no more throwing shots.
You see, she takes the most full bottle that she can.
I will grab whatever is close to me.
Okay. Alright, yeah, she'll follow you where you're taking her.
Alright, we go to the bow. I guess the deck, sorry, not the bow. Deck.
Okay.
I'm still learning.
Alright. Alright, yeah. You guys go to the bow and she immediately, puts her elbows up on the railing, kind of looking at... You guys can see the blinking lights of the torches lit within Doten.
I want to lean over and just watch her and listen.
I mean, what do you want to know?
When did I die? At what age did I end up leaving you?
I was 14. Gaudium 9.
Do I have any other kids that I need to know about?
No, just us. When do you think you died?
If my memory serves, I was around 30. I don't recall ever having children. I was feeling empty in my marriage. Just where I was. I love my husband so goddamn much. I love him, and I was a fool to think that I shouldn't have. All I want to be is with him. That's all I want now, and with you. But I don't remember our time together.
Don't. You didn't die when you got stabbed.
What do you mean?
I don't know everything. Gaudium and Father, they took care of most of everything. But I know some things. He was worried about losing you after you were hurt. He created a copy, an imprint of your mind that he could use if he ever lost you. But what he worried and never lived to find out, you only remember until the imprint was made.
What is that? How long was I? So you're saying I was still alive, but what happened to me?
She was alive for 24 more years? She settled down. She had me, and then Gaudium. We were her two little horns, she called us. We had to keep us affixed to her head or we'd run away, get lost in the city. Then it all went to shit. You left.
I ran. Like I always do.
And then Father and Gaudium got so caught up in their work to bring you back that I was forgotten. I found my
And then I ran.
They were approached by Magister. And you see there's like a big frown as she mentions their name. They took you. I never got to see Father again. Gaudium told me he gave everything to bring you back. And then Gaudium told me that I had to stop what he had discovered. And I followed you. I've seen everything you've done.
I know I'm not.
A hobgoblin.
I'm not perfect. And I'm not gonna deny what I've done was wrong, and I'm sorry you had to witness all of that. But not your mother.
I know.
I want to say thank you for finding me and giving me some insight, but I'm nothing more than a figment, a memory. I can't. I don't know what I am anymore.
A monster.
Yeah.
For a while. You took care of the human girl, the magician. That was hard to watch.
Do you think I can change?
I don't know. Maybe.
Trying to get better. I am. And if there is something about your mother that you can tell me about, some kind of idea she always had.
Isn't that
Maybe.
the sick twist of the dagger? You're exactly like her. You love gold. You respect your own privacy. You look out for those around you before you look out for anyone else, ever. You tell shitty puns and you pretend like you're hip with kids. Dick waggling is not a fucking phrase.
It's not. It really isn't.
You're nothing like her at the same time. And I
Yeah.
hate it. And you see, she like turns to you and she just punches your shoulder hard. I hate you. You're everything I'm missing. But you're not it. She punches you again. I hate it. I hate you. I hate you. Punch. I hate you. More. A cacophony. And then they get smaller and softer as she just begins sobbing against your chest, holding you.
I grab her and hold her in tight and say, you know, I may not be what you're looking for, but with this information of having children, and I think I can remember what she felt like when she found out she had you. She was terrified, not knowing what this would bring, and all she could do was find solace in your father. And now that I don't have him, nowhere to be found, I felt lost. But I'm going to be honest, with every fiber of my being, I want him back. I need him back. And I will do everything I can to find him and bring him back to you.
You're trying too hard. He gave everything to try and put pieces back in a puzzle that was soggy and wet. He gave his house, his sanity, his own daughter, to make sure he could put everything back in place where it was. Sometimes the past is just that. And it can't be returned to what it was. But it can be changed. Magister still has Guardium. He's been trapped there his whole life. From 9 years old, in a lab. I haven't even seen him. The only reason I'm not there with him is because of my people protecting me. But he didn't have that. He had Father, and Father gave him up the second he thought he saw what he needed to bring you back.
You're right.
I got to grow up with you. I don't want to go back. I'm past this. But Guardian never met you, not really. And he just wanted to find you again. Now his life is whatever they've made of it. Maybe whatever you are now doesn't owe anything to him, but he deserves his freedom.
Well, there's something we can agree on there.
They're doing things in those labs that cannot be undone.
No. Absolutely not. And I look over at Proton. If he's there.
Yes. Can I... What?
I think we know what we have to do. Proton. All of us. The disagreeables all together. We need to take down Magistar Corporation.
Yes.
And we will.
Make sure your brother has his freedom. Make sure whoever was wronged by him is, fought for.
He is so powerful. I don't know if we could, but if there's one thing I've learned from the Cloakers, it's that information is power. And I know where their second laboratory is. It's
And where's
not
that?
as well protected. It's new. They've had an escapee months ago, even. Tintle.
Vita. I must know. Do you know your Magistar designation? Are you
I was never given one.
T-106?
No.
No, but
I was
get
never
the feeling.
subjected.
I get the feeling the T might stand for Tintle. T-106.
That is not at all scientific.
A large
Ladorna is not.
atrocity did not
I was
give...
K106, considering
You were
Kishimon's
K01.
No, not Kishimon's there. What the fuck? Killimon, right? Yeah.
Killimont 01.
Mm-hmm.
The large
Tintle,
atrocity
106.
did not give a name or number. It simply mentioned Vita.
Vita.
And it did mention your son as well, Ladorna. And how kind he was to it and to others. But that he also helped in these horrid experiments. And it was in pain. It was in so much pain.
Well, Vita, if I may ask, what do you know about Destiny? And why did they have you trapped in that cage?
Not much. I hadn't heard of him until that. I had seen that you went to the Marble Man's lair, but I never knew he had been there, though he's talked about it in quite expense in my time with him now.
Does he know who you are?
He knew my name, but I don't know anything about him. He spoke to the Magister man as if they were close friends, but I'd never heard of him before. You should also know your paladin friend.
Bellator.
They mean to do something to him.
Something like the others?
Something greater. The Magister Hux, was it? Spoke as if they were birthing new divinity. So highly of it. If you want to help him, you'd want to do so soon. They don't wait.
Do you know of anything that's inside of that laboratory?
I've never been.
Maybe a way to get to the other laboratory in quick succession.
It's possible. I know that they keep these devices with them. The touch of a button whisked back into wherever they came from originally. Usually one of the two labs or the city they're in. Otherwise, I don't know.
I can only assume you mean one of these. And I'm gonna pull out the button that I found while I was at the gala game.
Yes, one of those.
Were you saying that if we use this, I'm assuming it's only a one-time person.
We already know it's more or less a one-time use, Ladorna.
Oh, my mistake.
I've used them before.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Broken one we got off of her.
Yeah.
But you're the hotshot that shot my leg.
Yeah, I was meaning to say sorry about that.
Okay.
Right, well, I've had quite enough of this. I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah, I'll kick Terry out of his bed. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and get that for you.
Ladorna, don't you have a bed in your room as well?
It kind of feels a little awkward. I'll move Terry into my room.
Okay. Well,
I can sleep in the mess hall. I've done worse.
We'll have Ox move Terry into your room.
Vita, before you leave,
Yes.
do you know anything of a crown? A purple crown?
Not that I know of. I don't know everything, only vague things written in letters from Gaudium. And they've stopped, long since.
I fear perhaps Magister means to use this crown, or perhaps worse, on your paladin companion. The large atrocity mentioned a purple crown that was used to create it.
Oh my. That ain't good.
It's hidden.
Oh.
It did not know where it is.
I have ideas for what could be done, but truly I'd rather sleep first.
I agree.
Yeah, I think sleep is a good idea.
Alright, everyone. Show's over. Yeah, everyone get back to whatever it was you're doing before. And
Well, for you
Arrtaron?
know, I do expect a gold at my doorstep by tomorrow morning.
Oh, jeez. Yep. Yep. Oh my god, the fucking vault. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run to the fucking vault.
And Arrtaron just sprint.
See if she stole all the fucking gold.
No,
you
the
look in the
fucking
vault?
Destiny and everybody, because they were here.
Oh yeah, shit, that's right.
You look in the vault?
Yep,
Yeah.
looking in the vault.
It's empty, isn't it?
Glistening piles of gold.
Oh, thank God. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And on top of them, there's a note.
Arrtaron and Ladorna just start going.
Don't worry, you still put a bunch in the bank, remember?
Yeah,
Still.
I did.
Compound interest.
That's true.
Okay. Let's, I'm gonna fucking shit.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
shit.
Was,
I just,
was there something you wanted to say up top, Ladorna?
no, she can get some rest. She needs it, but if anyone can help me,
With what?
I need to speak to Bezit. That cocksucker has some explaining to do.
If I may ask, who is
See what I can do.
Bezit?
Well, Proton, he's my acquaintance who has been giving me these powers. He gave me a chance to see my husband again.
Hmm.
But apparently, he's been fucking with other people. And I don't like cheaters.
Sure. How do I help?
Are you any good with religion?
Did you just ask a artificial intelligence about religion?
Yeah. I don't know what you believe in.
I can help you with that, Ladorna.
I feel like
I
the
am
more
having-
people we have, the better.
I can certainly try. It will not be religious help. It will be scientific help.
I don't know if it's going to help us that much, but I would like you to join us for it. I'm going to go grab Borgus and Silver. I think Ox too, because he was at a monastery. Corrinth. Might as well just grab everybody.
I think you did list everyone there.
Yeah, I did.
Are you wanting me to help with this, or like, what's the case there?
I do not believe that is the best idea.
I mean, he has come into contact with something like Bezit, so it might be good.
I mean, so
Yes,
is Arrtaron
but-
if he's smelling the truth.
That is true.
But he has unwittingly given things away.
Well,
The
he
less
just.
he knows, the better.
I guess that is
not
true.
fair.
That's a fair point.
It is fair.
I thought I had
Sorry.
a dream therapist.
Sorry, Jethan. But
Yeah.
the more you know right now, the more danger we are all in.
Jeff, and if you could just move Terry into my room, man, it would be really helpful.
Like in the bowl.
No, in the bed that's next to the bowl, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you sleep in a bowl?
Yes, it really relaxes my flesh.
So she doesn't gloop all over.
That is
It's like a weighted boat for a petri dish.
concerning.
Gabe, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the beholder statue I have.
Okay.
And ask everyone to kind of channel and hold hands together.
Okay.
Now, I'm not too good at religion here. You know, I'm not too good at communicating with higher beings, but I've done it before.
Right.
You just all kind of lose, you know, just calm your mind, and I'll try to think of something here. And Gabe, I'm gonna try to commune with him, but if there's any way possibly that I could try to like push it up so I could get multiple people in there.
I was gonna say, Gabe, I want to try. Can I try and reach out to whatever this entity is that left this mark on me?
Who would like to go first?
What do you mean? Me? I guess I'll.
Who wants to try their thing first?
I'll go first. I'll go first. Sorry.
Okay. Anyone that is holding hands with Ladorna and trying to channel, all of you can make either a religion or a charisma check.
Do a charisma check.
$20.
Oh wait, no, I don't have to. You're talking about me. I'm gonna be communing anyway.
Okay, I got an 8.
I got a 20.
I got a 12.
Everyone else?
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
I got a 15.
Nice.
Alright. And Corn?
She said she would be right back. She had to go take her out.
Let me roll for her. Doll. Corn. I'm sure she'll be doing a charisma check. 9 for Corn.
Oh boy.
Very pog.
You guys sit there and attempt to all do this as Ladorna begins to initiate her commune. And Ladorna, you see that these like purple intricate lines begin to make their way around you once again, and you see that splitting the wood and breaking the pattern, you see one purple strand begins to move through the floor. And you see it travels a little bit to your left, almost splintering the wood as it goes before stopping right under Arrtaron. And the two of you are brought to... For Ladorna,
What
quite
about
familiar
Proton
sensation.
Oh, never mind.
Nothing for them. It only went under Arrtaron.
Okay.
For Ladorna familiar, you're in this sightless thing, and all you see is this infinite landscape of these purple clouds and stars in the sky. And Arrtaron, you now see this as well. This strange, almost infinite sky or stars, or you don't know. And then you both hear in tandem, "How can I help you?"
Bezit, you got some explaining to do, buddy.
I'd sure fucking agree on that one.
Oh?
Now, we recently took a look at our friend Jeffrin's hands here, and apparently saw your eyes, the mark that you also gave me. Can you explain why?
I see that your friend has come into contact with one of my kin.
Okay, so it's not directly you.
No, unfortunately. Though that would make a good twist.
You son of a bitch. Ugh. Is there any way... How about telling us a way to kill it?
Well, you wouldn't be the first that's tried, and you definitely won't be the last to fail. Killing us is rather difficult, you see. We were one at one point. Very, very long ago now. Well, in your years. We were whole, but we weren't free. But the past is the past, and we were splintered many, 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 many years ago. I've had no direct line of communication with them since then. Or me, or them. It's very confusing, your mortal statements for things.
Mm-hmm. Again, with the killing thing, man, we gotta know how to get rid of
splintered.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it goes further back. When we were collected, we were trapped. And the phylactery of sorts that we had been trapped within was shattered at one point. There are stones of purple make across this continent. They hold aspects of me, them, us. The only way would be to destroy one of those, but no one's been able to do so for a very, very long time.
And what is one of those?
I can answer that one already.
Oh, yeah? Arrtaron, hit me with it.
Fucking realm shard.
That is the word they use, I remember now.
Similar to the one that you had, I'm guessing?
Me?
No, I'm talking about Arrtaron.
Similar to the one that I had a sliver of.
Yeah. So we can't fully destroy this thing. We can only weaken it, I guess?
Lock it away, maybe?
Get it
That
away.
is the question, isn't it?
I guess it is.
Not even my machinations have been able to free us from these things.
How many of you are there?
7, I believe.
7? And there's 7 realm shards?
Last I had heard.
See?
Fuck.
So there's a good chance that each one of you is connected to a different one.
If someone had control of a realm shard, what would that mean?
Someone had control of a full realm shard?
From what I've learned through my many masters, they've have quite a draw to you mortals. I believe they were used. They could shape reality. They're from my home, but not many know of that place anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
The easiest way to put it, Ladorna, is if you have control of a full realm shard, you can make reality whatever you want it to be.
That ain't good. That ain't good at all.
No. Like I said before, I know where the rest of the one that we had is. It's not a great place to be.
Ah, jeez. Okay. All right. Today just keeps getting worse and worse, huh? Fuck.
Do be careful.
If you don't mind my asking, is there a name for the entity that I've come in contact with?
What entity have you come into contact with?
Something that entered dreams and looked like it took the shape of someone familiar to me and had hundreds of eyes.
Unknown to me. Must be past my time, although eyes are kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Kind of why I called you up, bud.
Yeah, they, instead of an eye, they left me with a black square.
Interesting. I wouldn't know anything about that. If that's what you're asking, that is.
Oh.
I'm afraid
Thanks, buddy.
You're out of questions, though.
Yeah, I thought so. Well,
I
hey.
wish we could speak more, but restrictions on magic and such. You won't.
Yeah, I just want you to know. I'm glad it's not you. All right, I'm just glad it's not you.
It's never not me.
Fuck, god damn it, you son of a bitch! Fucking cryptic asshole.
And you guys are dispersed. Although, Arrtaron, you disperse, and Ladorna, you feel yourself going, but for a moment, something keeps you there.
Oh no.
Ladorna.
Yeah? What up?
Be careful with those things. They change people.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want the wrong person to get to them first.
And then you're put back.
Alrighty. Whoosh!
You're back in the Care Bear style row of hands.
Mm-hmm. Alright, guys. Well, we could all go to sleep knowing that, I think the thing controlling, or going through Jeffen's brain, is a beholder. So that's cool, alright?
Or something similar,
Very
at
cool.
least.
Pretty neat. And we can't kill it. Yay!
That doesn't sound ideal.
Yeah, we just gotta maybe try and shift it out of Jeffen's head. Maybe out of his butt. Who knows? I did nothing, Jeffen.
Just give him a bunch of laxatives.
Just like a tapeworm, Jeffen. He'll be fine.
He'll come out
I
eventually.
usually love your ideas, Silver, but I gotta say that one's a miss.
I know where you won't know where you get them.
Alright, well. Fuck. It's been a rough day for me, alright? I'm gonna hit the hay.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we should all get some rest.
I agree. And tomorrow we can detect poison and whatever the hell and stuff.
Tomorrow we have a lot of things to do. And before we go down, I'm gonna give Ladorna a hug.
Oh, buddy. Look, I know it was scary seeing Bezzet, but I mean, it's fine.
Not
Arrtaron
bad,
actually
it's
never
just-
saw him. You guys were basically projected like the scape of the
Oh.
place he's in, but you never saw him.
I see. I know it was scary going through an astral plane, bro, but it's all good.
And then I gotta do 6 units.
It's not that. It's just
You don't have to be perfect because I have to do 6 more units.
you're going through a lot.
Well, thanks,
wanted to
man.
Make sure you're okay.
Do you want?
Yeah, I think a night's sleep will do me good. And Arrtaron, thanks for everything, man.
Problem, Ladorna.
Alright, I'm gonna head on back into my room.
Alright, are you guys all taking a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Okay.
one thing I want to try and do real fast, Gabe, and I don't know if it'll work or not. Sorry, it's just the one thing.
Mhm.
As I'm preparing for bed, I want to reach out to this thing, whatever this thing is.
How would you like to do so?
Thinking back to my time as like essentially almost like a cleric or my time as a cleric, and how I sort of pulled power from Gabmoy and stuff like that. I almost want to do not quite worship, but almost like a prayer, and reach out in a way similar to how I would have with Gabmoy.
Oh, that music.
Can you roll a D100?
Oh,
100.
Ooh. Yeah, you're doing what I used to do.
32.
21.
You reach out as if you were reaching out to your god, Gamma. You think about the things you think about, you reach out, and you're just trying to make this connection. And as you do, you feel this churning feeling in your stomach, and your concentration is broke as you vomit on the floor.
Ew! That'll help you sleep.
Then I'll clean that up and go to sleep.
You clean it up and go to sleep. Okay, yeah, you clean that up. You lay down in bed, you get the lights off, and just as you turn off the lights, you just so ever feel like you saw something move. And then sleep takes you. Now the rest of you are doing a long rest as well? This is just a full long rest for everybody? Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Hello?
Hey there guys.
Shoot, hold on. I gotta switch back if we're here.
Okay. Keep it over to...
So how is your day, Ben?
Pretty good, pretty good. I had this pretty cool D&D session today.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, here.
Cool.
Alright, sorry.
Borgus and Corrinth.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go to sleep just as normal as every night. Falling and fluttering between dreams and darkness as you sleep. I need both of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck. That's a 9.
That's 12.
12. As we close out tonight's session, deep in your thoughts, as you sleep in the night, something isn't right. And that
What do you mean?
is where we're going to leave off tonight's episode.
I hate you. Just leaving us that cryptic shit.
Feel free to go back to the table. I'll meet you guys there and we'll do the intro.
Oh yeah.
And there.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Gabe, don't forget to bring.
So that is the end of tonight's session. So I hope that everybody watching and everybody playing had a very good time tonight. And don't forget, I have plans.
He does. He does have the plans.
He has the plan.
Goodbye. Bye everyone. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching.
Thick-sode. That was a thick-sode.